ciencia.
Amé la ciencia. Everybody, okay, so we are back. Oh gosh, dude, I swear. Hold on, let me pull up my chats. I don't have, and let me play my copyright free music from the other thing here. Hold on. No, that's not it. Where's the back thing here? Hold on, guys. Okay, here we go. All right, do I hear anything? No. Okay, there we go. All right. What's up, everybody? No kick stream. Oh no, the kick stream is not working. What are you talking about? It's hold on. Oh, it sure isn't. It sure isn't working. Oh God, do I have to change the thing again? Hold on. I think I got to get a new stream key. Damn, I hate when this happens, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put y'all behind something right now. Oh, let me stop this 1 moment. Where do I have to get the new stream key, right? Yeah, it's new stream key. Okay, 1 moment, guys. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to y'all as I do this. This happens every now and then. Stream URL, stream key. Okay. Please enter your security code. You gotta be kidding me! They want me to do this live on air. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Um, Now where did they send? Where did they send the stream key to? Hold on. Please enter your 6-digit security code we sent you. Hold on now. Now I gotta sit up here and figure out what. Hold on. Did they send it to my? Okay. Did they send it to my email address? Where? Uh-oh, y'all. I may not be streaming on Kick today. I don't, hold on, because I'm not going to go through all this right now. Like, hold on a second. No, not going there. I don't even know where the stream key will go. Use the OTP. Use the OTP to proceed. Oh, okay, I got it. I got a stream key. Okay, hold on. Damn, they're gonna do this now? Okay, all right. Okay, 7FQ. 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 Yeah, it's there. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if it's gonna work. And if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna have to or they're gonna make me reset it. It's streaming, but it's not connecting online. All right, hold on a second again. Let me just reset it. Stop this. Let me just reset it. Reset. Damn it! They want me to put in another. What is going on with Kick today? Oh my God. Oh, hold on, guys. It is totally not worth the trouble. I will say this. It's not worth the trouble, to be honest with you. Okay, now it's in here. Please enter the 6-digit code. I'm entering the 6-digit code. And it's not doing anything. Okay. Hold on, guys. I don't think we're gonna do Kick today. I think we're just gonna be on Twitch. And hold on. Yes, submit code. What the hell? This verification code is invalid. It has already been used. Okay, hold on a second. Two seven zero. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, this should work now. Hold on a second. Is this not really working? Okay, forget it. No Twitch. I mean, no Kick today. I'm not gonna sit up here and I'll have to deal with this. Okay, just no Kick today. No Kick today. No Kick today. Because I don't, hold on. Let me get you back where I was. Because it's glitching out. Gotta stretch. It's glitching out. Okay. And then right on live on air, it wants me to validate that I own an account. So it sent me a code for validation. I sent the code in and it still doesn't do anything. And so it says, and so when I want to reset, I hit the streaming thing. It wants me to reset the streaming key. I do that. And then it wants me to validate that I'm the owner again. So I was like, okay, you know what? Nah, I'm good. We really don't even have to stream on Kick for the rest of the damn month as far as I'm concerned. I dropped a quick like, but I'm a dip watching a friend play the new Doom game. Okay, Ark, thank you for coming by. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. I'm like, ugh. I hate that. I really really hate that when the kick starts acting up. But this is the first time it really started acting crazy. So it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Kick always kicking the bucket. True. Oh, let me open up Twitch since now it's only kicking. It's now only kicking Twitch. Okay. So here we go. Amouranth. And I'm only like 85% finished with the fight. But let me just tell you what's going on. Don't feel sorry for either one of them, right? Don't feel sorry for Amouranth. Don't feel sorry for Nick. Well, I don't think you can possibly feel sorry for Nick. I don't think you can. This guy is so unlikable. Now, here's the thing. Nick is Amaranth's husband. And I don't know if he's gay or it's just the ilk from him being a Andrew Tate fan, and he is a heavy follower of Andrew Tate. And this man hates Amouranth. She loves him. He's jealous of her. He's despised her, and just the way he's breaking her down mentally. But also she allowed him to do that, right? Because it takes two to argue. And I don't know if they was doing this on purpose, but people saying that the argument is fake. No, it's not. No, it's not. So she has been like awake for well over a day. I think she's been awake for like the entire time streaming for like 34, 35 hours. You know what I'm saying? Isn't Amouranth a lib, but she dates a Tate fan? I don't know what her, well, I think she could be liberal. Yeah, she is liberal. She is liberal. But Andrew Tate fan is not political. So, yeah, Andrew Tate, somebody who's a fan of Andrew Tate, that don't have nothing to do with politics. I know he's like pro-Trump and all that other stuff. That doesn't mean nothing. He's a grifter. When you get a con artist, you can't believe their religion. You can't believe their politics. You just have to know that they are opportunists. So there's that. Because this man doesn't even, Andrew Tate doesn't live by conservative ideas. He doesn't live a conservative life. It's nothing he does is conservative. So there's that. So I just want you guys to understand, like, this guy is a leech, but she allows him to be leech. Married for 10 years. 10 years. 10. And look, he's ready to move on. And he started his own account this past March. And he was actually lower than this. He was at like 83 followers. Now he's at 170. He's at and thing about it is he makes sure he wants you to know who he is. Amouranth's husband. He wants a divorce. No, I don't even think he wants a divorce. I don't think he wants a divorce. He keeps saying he wants a divorce. He uses the I want a divorce to control Amouranth, right? And it's been working until recently, because now recently she says, yeah, let's get a divorce. Do I believe they're going to divorce? Hell no. Don't believe the hype of the whole, I want a divorce, I want to do my own thing. This guy is, I don't know if he's a sociopath or a narcissist. I can't tell. He is someone, I can tell though, who needs Amouranth in his life so that he can basically have something to do, and he loves to destroy her. He loves to break her down, and we'll look at some of the breakdown. Let's look at this, because I was like, where is it? Here we go. I was looking at some of this stuff, and I was like, oh my God, dude. So you see what I'm saying? Like, oh, and he said some of the most unhinged. He called her a slut. He called her a hoe. He said, and he said that, oh my, oh God, the stuff that he was saying to her on the live stream, on her live stream, I was like, dude, I really want to know, how was your mama? I had to know. Like, for any woman to sit there and take that type of verbal abuse, and you've been doing this for 10 years, and you were like, every time he talks about a divorce, you're like, no, I love you, I love you, I love you. She says that all throughout I love you, Nick, but I love you, Nick, but I love you, Nick, but not one time did he say he loved her. Not one time. Not one time does he say he loves her back. This is a control freak who likes to abuse his toys to prove that he leaves his marks on them, right? But also, we're not going to take agency from Amouranth. Okay? She is a willing masochist. So if she's a willing masochist and he's like, okay, I'm going to be your pimp, I'm going to be this, that, and the other, and she knows he's a heavy Andrew Tate fan and basically doesn't have a bad word to say about Andrew Tate, then you're taking your poison with your eyes wide open and you agree to the treatment. You agree to be treated this way. So I always have to say this because I don't want any woman, because y'all know how y'all get. Y'all get to the point where y'all like, oh no, we need to save her. No, okay? No. She's a willing participant. Stop. Save your sympathy for women that are in situations that they want to get out of, but it's impossible. Like they're living out in the sticks, or they're living in another country, and the only income they had to rely on is their husband's income, and he fixed it to the where he got the passport. They can't even she can't even take an Uber somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Those are situations you should have sympathy for. Not this one. Not for multi-millionaires. Okay, and I got to put emphasis on it. Millionaires. Multi-millionaires. Okay? So when they're multi-millionaires and you see them doing stuff like this, like, and like I said, this is a sincere argument. This is a sincere, but first of all, y'all know how I feel about fighting on stream. Don't do that. Don't fight with your significant other on stream. Don't do that. That's just crazy. Also, you know, when you see how that she goes back and forth with him, that she is a willing participant. Because I would have shut this down easily. I would have been like, I'm not going to argue with you. If you want to argue, go argue with yourself. I'm going to sit here and talk with my chat. Now, if you insist on doing this, then you're saying to me that you don't respect me and you don't respect my wishes. And if that's the case, then I'm about to just go ahead and just go gangster mode on you. I'm going to clown you. I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to sit up here and flirt with people in front. I'm just going to do all the disrespectful things I can in front of you. And in addition to like downplay anything, I don't care what you say. I'm going to say, yup. And that's like she keeps defending herself and all this stuff. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And hold on a second. Let me let's see if we can find another clip. Hold on. Is that okay? I guess that. Wait a minute. I thought we was. What's it? Oh no, this is. Oh shoot, forget that. Okay, here we go. So let's go back to this right here. Right. Wait a minute. Why am I looking at this guy? Not impersonating anyone. No copyright intended. DM for removal. Who is this guy? You seem to have all the Amaranth clips. Well, not all of them, though.
Cultures is Miami, Art Basel. We can't find a place to really, be at. It's interesting. Ain't Ross' position in the culture because he's such a Ye fan, but then I'm anti-Semite and shit. Like,
Yeah, but Aiden gotta be with us. Yeezy's fuck kick. Aiden gotta come to Yeezy. I'm sorry. Some
Okay. I guess we can look at this and then we'll look at the stream itself. Okay, here we go. I remember seeing this. This is when he accused Amouranth of jerking off this Chris. He accuses her and then she calls him a cuck.
Can we talk about you kissing black men while we're married?
That is not even true. Oh my God.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that.
We can talk about that, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates I didn't want to go on, and then you started calling me while we were at the karaoke.
What? Hold on. How did I miss this part? Is this closed caption? Oh, good. Hold on. How did I miss that part about the Tinder dates? Hold on.
Oh my God.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that.
We can talk about that, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates I didn't want to go on. That, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates I didn't want to go on.
What? Okay, he's gay. He's gay. Chat, I promise you, I did not hear this part. I didn't hear this part. Your so-called husband made you go on Tinder dates? Did he go on Grindr dates? How is going, hold on, that's Shizzle. How is going on Tinder dates content for a married woman? Okay, I know y'all men don't get this, so let me just talk to the women. Ladies, this man sent his wife on Tinder dates, and she didn't want to go on it. It sounded like he was a little salty about that. Okay. All right. I don't expect the men to understand. Okay. But those of you who have men in your lives, whether they're boyfriends or husbands or you had an ex or whatever, how would you feel if your man said, I want you to go on Tinder dates for content? I want you to go on Tinder dates for content. That makes sense to you? Okay, yeah, I thought so, because I'm like, ain't no damn way. Okay, more proof that some men think completely different than women. Because let's not forget, this woman is married to the clown, and I think he's gay. Like, honey, look at them shoes, honey. Look at them slippers. Okay. He is wearing silk pajamas. He's wearing silk pajamas. He been in silk pajamas all day. Okay? I thought those were her feet. No, that's his feet, girl. That's his feet. This right here, this belongs to him with his shaved legs. Okay, yes, he's gay now. He's gay. Because I'm like, where's the hair? Like, them shoes look really fancy. And we see that the pajamas you have on is very silky. Silky of the silkiest, okay? So, yeah, those are very smooth ankles, okay? So, Tinder dates. Wow. Okay, let's listen to this.
We can talk about that, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates I didn't want to go on, And then you started calling me while we were at the
And
karaoke
then
bar
you
a lot.
asked me if you could have an open relationship.
That is no.
Oh, you didn't?
You were wanting an
didn't?
open
No,
relationship.
did you ask that, okay, maybe I will sleep with Aaron? Did we say
No,
that?
that is
never?
not.
You
No.
never asked that?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. We're going to lie to your chat now. Okay.
We're
Sure,
literally
sure.
not lying.
And you didn't give him a hand job in the
I
parking
did
lot?
not.
Oh, okay.
Correct. I did
didn't
not do
drive
that.
up on
First of all, I know he's lying because Chris is fat and black.
Boom! Headshot!
Okay. All right. Amouranth don't dabble in the dark. She doesn't. She may dabble in the yellow. But she don't dabble in the dark from what I've heard, okay? She don't cross over to the dark side. She cross over to the yellow side, okay? But she doesn't cross over to the dark side, all right? Of course, she also cross over to the white side, but she doesn't cross over to the dark side. So, like, that's why I know she lying. Like, Chris is not attractive. There's nothing going for Chris. Now, I know she likes to date scumbags, but damn, she does have come on now, she does have a bar.
you guys together, you giving him a hand job in the parking lot
Dude,
in Chinatown.
These men can't even find porn that would make us money of such sexual acts that you are claiming right now. Yet you're saying I would do it off stream for no
Silly.
money?
Yes.
You're retarded.
Oh my God! Because porn stars never have sex off fucking.
No.
Oh, damn, they cut it off. They cut off the best part. So the tennis shoe is Amouranth and the smooth legs with the silk pajamas and the fancy slippers. This is her boyfriend. Okay, here's another one.
You like smoking cigars actively. Why do you compare things that
so this is how if you want to know how this argument starts, right? The argument starts that she has 3 dogs. She has lots of animals. She has a horse. She has some horses. She has a bunny rabbit. She has an owl that I just heard but I couldn't see. I was like, wow, she got even an owl. She got birds. She has something else. Hold on a second. What else does she have? Anyway, she has animals, right? She has animals. And the dogs came outside and her husband, Nick, was smoking a cigar. And the dogs are not well trained. So the dogs will think that she thought the dog was think that the cigar was a toy and would basically want to rip it out of his hand because apparently this must have happened before. So she wanted him to like not smoke the cigar and he was insulted. He was literally insulted. He was literally insulted that, she wanted him to put the cigar away, for the sake of the dogs. And then he basically started to attack her verbally, calling her stupid, calling her all kinds of names, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden they start having an argument. He started bringing up the part where he had the whole internet going against him, and she doesn't appreciate that he saved her during the robbery. Blah 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 blah. All this stuff. Then he started lying on her, calling her a hoe, saying she's doing sexual favors for free. Blah, this is what I'm saying. 10 years and you sit there and you let a man talk to you that way. Okay, I'm just telling you. So that's how all of this started. So when she mentioned about the cigars, that's what this is all about.
You like smoking cigars actively. Why do you compare things that you
in the
can't
yard
compare?
they shit, and then
Why are you insane?
And look at Amouranth is aging. So maybe it's best that he does get out of her life because she ain't looking too good. And we already know what a toxic relationship will do to your skin. So she has aged drastically in the last 3 years.
We have 7 dogs. Are you honestly?
And none of them have shit in the house. Crazy,
Yeah,
right?
they have shit all over the outside.
Yeah, that's what dogs do. Where do you want it to go?
They have. Okay,
This
what I'm
is
saying is that
crazy.
we don't need 7 of them.
You chose to get 7. I wanted 5.
And yet you're saying I hate them? It's so weird.
Oh my god!
Did you see how so Ladies, that's what I'm saying. If you're not equipped to deal with the flip-flopping and the gaslighting, like, let me say this. Chris is good at what he does. If you are insecure, have low self-esteem, and you're in a relationship, Mana, what's up, baby? Is it because of the dopamine high? What is a dopamine? Who was on a dopamine high? Wait a minute, you've been talking. I'm sorry. I'm just now looking at the chat. Why do certain women willingly get into stupid toxic relationships like hers? Oh, okay. That's what you ask. Okay. Well, Mono, when you see your mama get treated this way and you think this is how love is, and you have low self-esteem and you have low value, then you get with a man who basically exploits that and mentally break you down. This is the reason. Now, all women can't be broken down. I will say that. Okay, the strong ones ain't gonna put up with this, but we have a lot of weak women. I would have to say we have more weak women than we have strong women. But this is learned from childhood. This is learned behavior from childhood. This is not something that develops as an adult. So that's why I said, how is her mother's relationship? Also, like, did she have a manipulative type of father? Did she have a type of father that gaslighted her and this, that, and the other? And she did everything she could to keep her father's love and attention and not make him angry. Like, it's crazy, but that's the reason why I'm like, okay, well, she's signing up for this because there's no way. 10 years, nope. But watch the gaslighting. Listen to the gaslighting again. I'm gonna say Nick is good at that. Watch this.
Over the outside.
Yeah, that's what dogs do. Where do you want it to go?
So therefore, okay, so he was outside, and so was Nick with the cigar that she asked him to put out. So she has a point like, yeah, they go outside. Where do you want them to go?
They have, okay, what I'm saying is that we don't need 7 of them.
Okay, now he was like, we don't need 7 dogs. So he's blaming her for 7 dogs. She turns around and said, you wanted the 7 dogs. I wanted 5. And watch how he twisted back around to blame her. Okay, watch this. It's pretty genius if you really think about it, right?
What I'm saying is that we don't need 7 of them.
You chose to get 7. I wanted 5.
And yet you're saying I hate them? It's so
Right. Ladies, if you don't get up on your game, these type of men will run you into the ground. And guess what? If you don't prepare yourself, that's what you damn get. I could never. So did you see what happened? He goes from, yes, they're out. She was like, yeah, you want them to roam outside. Like, they're outside. Where they're dogs, that's what they do. Yes, but you wanted 7 dogs. She says, no, I only wanted 5. You wanted 7. And then he goes, but you think I don't love them? and if you want to know, like I said, ladies, if you want to know how to stop something like this, you just detach. You detach. Now, if you are if you're alpha like me, you'll say, I don't give a damn about you. I don't care about you. Go ahead and leave. What you around here for? You know, I'll talk about his ding-a-ling, which will still make me look stupid, right? Because I've been with a small ding-a-ling man for 10 years. I will clown him. I will humiliate him. He can talk about it. He'll do everything. We'll just be having a nice back and forth. We will have, what do they call it? Oh gosh, what do they call it? It's not the Joneses. What do they call it when you go back and forth for, with the rappers and everything like that? I don't know. We'll be going back and forth, and I would just basically use my chat to just clown him. I wouldn't even engage with his arguments. If he was like, it is called a rap battle, but that's not exact. That's not the word I'm looking for. So I really, no, I guess I'll diss track heart to heart. No, that's not what I'm looking for either. That didn't even sound like a good combat. What loving the dogs have to do with wanting 7 and not wanting to deal with them? Margaret, that's the purpose, beloved. Sweetie, that's the purpose. I think, listen, if any of you ladies want to learn how these tactics are working, you got to watch the whole stream. Now, granted, I know y'all like, I ain't watching no damn 9-hour stream. You don't have to watch 9 hours, but watch 2 hours. Watch the 2 hours when they're really when they really are yelling at each other, okay? Because you'll see how is this. So, Margaret, to get back to your point, right? Say, for instance, I want to start a fight with you. So you'll say, like earlier, you said, "Hey, Tree, can you not eat your veggie burgers on the couch because you've been getting crumbs and sauce on the couch?" And I go, wait. Are you saying that I intentionally did that to destroy your couch? And you're like, no, I'm not saying that. Do you understand that I was the one that helped you move this couch up here, right? Yeah, but I mean, what does that have to do with you eating? Because the fact is that you're disrespecting me. How am I disrespecting you when I just asked you to not eat a sandwich on my couch because you have put all these stuff on it? I'm like, oh, so you got a problem with vegans now? You got a problem with me actually looking out for my body and actually looking out for my health by eating a healthy sandwich when all you do is eat fried chicken? And you go, well, what, all I ask, do you see how that works? Honey, I'm a queen at it, okay, because I know how to deal with these type of people. Y'all need to learn this. Listen, y'all need to learn how to deal with these type. If you are the type that attracts them. I don't attract men like this. Okay? I don't attract men like this. And if I did, I would have a ball messing with their heads because the goal is to mind F you. That's how it is to mind F you. Okay? No, I could never have that in my... Exactly. I think, listen, you're going to have women and men, you're going to have both, who don't understand a peaceful life. They think that the relationship has to have arguments. It has to have cheating. It has to have abuse, verbal or physical, in order for it to be appreciated. Okay? I don't like to argue. Okay? Because I'm real good at arguing. And if I argue, if the person I'm arguing with is coming bad faith, then I'm going to lose respect for that person. And then once I lost respect for you, I will act it out. I will show you how I don't have respect for you. I don't care who you are. If I lose respect for you, it's a wrap. You are not going to get respected. Now, could you get the respect back? Yeah, sure. But during that time right now, I don't care about you right now. I don't care about you. So that's what I want y'all to understand. Is like when you engage with the gaslighting and the hypotheticals and the name calling, then you lost. That's how you lose these arguments because these people are good.
You chose to get 7. I wanted 5.
And yet you're saying I hate them? It's so weird.
Oh my god!
I can't say you're doing. You hate them. You chose to do it. But you also took care of
literally
them.
told you.
But you hate them.
That you
but
can't
you don't like
complain
them.
about them. You agreed you wouldn't
You're
complain about
bipolar.
them if we got
I hate
7.
them. I don't
You're
like them.
crazy.
I agreed to 7.
You suggested 2 more.
Sure, that's me being whatever.
Couples
Men's
expert
perception
just
of you
tipped
is
$1.
far more important.
You should
than
do this
Why
every
do you
day.
think
Your
I'm
view numbers
here
have
so
tripled.
I just met for you.
You like smoking cigars actively. Why?
This is crazy, dude. This is so crazy. All right, here's another one. And then he does something really crazy where he runs up and turn off her stream. And she doesn't do anything, right? And I'm only speaking as an Amazon. I'm not speaking as your average woman. I wish a little boy like this would do. I wish he would. I wish he would get physical with me, dude. I wish he would. All right, here we go.
That's fine.
Regardless.
I'm not okay with. I'm not unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well,
in my
then
face.
leave. I'm not going to follow you.
Now, he's not going to leave because he has to stay engaged with her. You understand? He needs this. He wants this. Okay? He has to show her because she hurt his feelings earlier, right? She called him a cuck because when he said, "Oh, you let a man You sit up there and you jerked off a man and you kissed him and everything like that, and you said, well, yeah, that makes you a cuck if that's the case. And he hated that. Then the chat kept calling him a cuck. Everybody was calling him cuck. He was getting all the cuck cuck jokes from the chat and the TTS. And so that infuriated him. But in a way, if you want to know why would he continue to badger her and to belittle her, to humiliate her, all because she asked him not to smoke outside? Because he's the man. You have to understand that when you ladies deal with Andrew Tate fans, you are saying, I like to be treated like crap. I love it. I love being treated like a doormat. I love it. I love the mental abuse, the physical abuse. Give it to me. Give it to me. That's why that Bree Stern chick, I'm like, I don't feel sorry for her. Unlike the other women, she knew what she was dealing with, so she ain't no victim. You'll never get me the analogy that she's a victim. I'm like, well, okay, girl. If you think this is what's going to keep Andrew Tate out of the United States, then do you. Far as I'm concerned, I'm like, I don't buy it. Something about you I don't like. Anyway, so he's humiliated and like, I gotta teach this woman her place. I gotta put her in her place because how dare she tell me that I can't smoke a cigar? Does she know Andrew Tate smoke a cigar and no woman tells him what to do? Does she know I am an Andrew Tate fan? Women are to be shutting up. Women are to, and he treats her like Andrew Tate. Like, you're gonna do all the work. You're gonna do all the live streams. You're gonna do, like, he works her like she's a hoe, right? And he's like one of his hoes. Okay. But the difference is that they split the money 50-50 because she signed a post-nup. And because they never had a prenup. And I'm thinking, like, I hope she consulted a lawyer before she signed that post-nup. Because if she didn't sign a prenup, maybe it would have been in her best interest. Maybe if she did sign a post-nup, that would be better off for her because she doesn't have to give a whole bunch of money. However, she could basically run it in the ground and there won't be no money to split. It'll be just nothing but assets.
So you're
Hold on. So let's get back to what we're saying. She asked him to leave. He doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay engaged with her. He wants to keep humiliating her and bringing her down. Because if you don't like having the camera on you, then why not leave? But that's not his mission. His mission is to destroy her as much as possible and to make her look crazy. And he was a little successful today.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well, then leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just going to be super defiant, is that right?
Shit. Talk about problems. Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, there we go. That's it. This is her stream, her comment. He turns off her phone, right? She turns around. Okay, so this looks a little confusing. Let me explain to what's going on. She has the phone. This is a phone part, and then you have the desk cam one, right? So he turns off the phone. She turns around and she begins to, try to protect the recording on the desk cam. He runs up and turns that off too, looking like a straight jackass. So that's what I need to show you what's happening. Looking like a straight jackass, honey. Watch this again.
Unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well, then leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just going to be super defiant, is that right?
Shit. Talk about problems. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Leave. You can move. You can do.
So he was successful in turning it off. He turns this one off successfully, right? All right. And then he runs up and turns this one off. And then she turns the stream back on. Right. And this is why the police came. Because her audience saw this and they called the police. And then he tried to play victim that the police were called.
you, bro.
Recording my
Leave. You
face.
can move. You can
Dude,
go away.
I wasn't in camera view. You moved the camera view
the fuck,
to me.
bro? What is wrong with you? You got.
Fam?
All right, so he go to police. Here's the police. Here's the police, right? Now, this is why I said, you women who don't involve the police and you don't use the police for what they're good for, and you get killed or you get R-worded or you get taken out, you put in the hospital, I'm not giving you sympathy. Because the police are there because of his physical actions. She could have had him legally removed from the house. When I say legally, I mean legally. All she has to say is, I'm in fear of my life. I'm afraid. He already got physical. I'm okay. I have it on stream, but I don't trust him in the house right now. And I need him to basically be removed from the premises so that I can sign a temporary protection order because I'm afraid for my life. That's all she got to say. That's all she got to say. He'll be in the back of the daggone squad car off to jail, and therefore she will have peace and quiet. But when I tell you that they're both willing participants, they're willing participants. Because she could have got this taken care of immediately. Because the stuff that he just did on stream, yeah, that's physical. She told him to leave several times. He refused to leave. He turns it off. He successfully turned it off. Oh no, when he turned it off, officer, he slapped me. I'm so scared. Oh no, I'm so scared. Please take him away. Child, please. Y'all better. I don't understand this. I come from a family who used the police effectively. So this is foreign to me to see so many women either not call the police, or when they call the police, they don't use the police for their safety. When I say their, I'm talking about the woman's safety. This is the most strangest thing I ever seen in my life, because I don't know no woman IRL. None in the past, none in my current status. None. I don't know any woman who don't know how to use the police for their safety, for their state of mind. You know, saying I don't understand that. I can never understand that.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. 514,
He's just throwing it.
They say he's been assaulted.
He's
I would have been like, yes. I don't understand it. Like, you're multimillionaires. You're not trapped in a trailer park, right, with no money. Like, what?
And you got live streamers?
Yeah, we're live streaming. He's just having a tantrum argument.
Okay. The way he ran up and turned off first. Yeah, exactly. That's very aggressive. Nikki, that alone can get him out there. Right? Like, that alone can get him out of there. Like I don't understand why she had to do. So this is where she breaks down. Wait a minute. Okay, so this happened. Oh, wow. We got more. Okay. So let's look at how everything turned out. So Amouranth breaks down the street. I don't know who she was calling on the phone, though. After her husband is after the life insurance money. Honey, you keep a man like this around you, he will be getting some insurance money. You be in the ground. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this. So he's promoting his Twitch. He's promoting his Twitch account. He promoted his Twitter. He promoted his Twitch account. Like, he's doing everything he can to be big off of her name. But he is a very bad person, and he's a very short person. He's not somebody you want to even like at all. Whatever. But anyway, here we go.
You're fucking crazy. Why are you moving so fast?
I canalized
Fucking schizophrenic. You're dangerous for society.
someone to lie about her senseless And so I deserve to have.
Also, this is a gay behavior too. Ladies, you'll never listen. My advice: you'll never go wrong. You'll never. They have been arguing for 12 hours at this point. Y'all didn't hear me. Hello. 12 hours. What masculine man is going to do that? Oh, yeah. Nikki, the stream was going on for 36 hours. 36 hours. 36 hours, honey. 12 hours of constantly fight. Only gay men who hate you will stay that devoted to sit up here and ruin you and break you down mentally. She's sleep deprived. Okay, she's hallucinating. She's very stressed. Not feeling sorry for her. Like I said, she took her poison with her eyes wide open. What I'm saying is that yeah, he's dedicated to the end, honey. That ain't nothing but a sassy queen. And if y'all had good friends that were gay, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing but a sassy queen. Like, how dare you think you gonna get the last word or get the one up on me? Okay.
Reservoir just tipped $1.
You see,
I'm a fat.
Yeah, and they taking $1 TTS. So I'm just sitting here saying, and this is the reason why people think it's fake, but it's not. It's not fake, right? You're multimillionaires and you're taking out $1 TTS. Why? Girl, I don't even have nowhere near their type of money, and I don't take no $1 TTS. I don't take no $1 TTS. You got to have a minimum of $5 to do TTS on my daggone platform. And I don't even make that kind of money. And all they've been doing is getting trolled and like a lot of stuff been included in here that I can't play on this stream. It's a hot mess.
Someone to lie about how we're senseless. And so I deserve to have.
Reservoir just tipped $1.
You see,
I'm a fat
I'm
overfed
not-
with a I eat burgers until my butt bleeds. I'm secretly dating a community member
yelling at me,
while
I guess.
blood
I
runs
mean-
down.
You won't leave. You won't shut up.
I'm
What
talking-
did I do? The cops won't help me.
I'm
No
talking
one
in
can
room
help me.
Destiny little
Couldn't-
Steve
I'm talking in room
just
temperature
tipped
voice.
Hold on. The cops would have helped you had you told them that you are fearing your life. Okay, granted, if you don't want to tell them that Nick hit you when he turned off the stream, right? If you don't want to say that, you could have said, I don't feel safe here. I want him gone. I want him to be removed. I'm going to file, even if you think you're not going to file, right? The goal is to get him out of your life, but you don't. You don't. You let the police officers come in and go. And let me tell you something, ladies. Let me hear me out on this. I promise you, you don't deserve no sympathy when a police officer show up and you say, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm okay. That only happened with one. When I was a police officer, we went to a call. First time I was going to this house, so it wasn't a big deal. This wasn't like a constant thing, right? And the house looked a hot mess. But it was not his house, it was her house, and she basically said that he's gone, he's out. And I said, okay, well, I said, are you afraid of him? She's like, no, he's okay, he's gonna do fine, blah, blah, blah. And I said, this is what I asked her. I said, well, I have some paperwork to do. I can post outside of your house as I'm doing paperwork to deter him from coming back. And that stupid bitch told me, no, I'm not needed. And basically my service could be used elsewhere instead of on her. She was dead 4 hours later.
Boom! Headshot!
And the only reason they found her 4 hours later is because that's when the best friend came inside and found the body. She was there for 3 hours. As soon as we left, he came over there and approximately an hour later. You think I felt sorry? You think I lost sleep? Hell no. Hell no. I didn't feel sorry. You know how, like, I'm literally saying, hey, I can post, I'm in my squad car. I got some paperwork to do. I can post right outside. No, I don't need your help. There's other people who need your help more. Okay, bitch, okay. Wake up then. Shoot, okay, you don't need my help? Good, okay. Thank you for telling me that. Shoot, like, what you expect? So this is what I'm saying. Y'all better start thinking about yourself and thinking like the worst case scenario. Because if Nick had 86 Amouranth, right? She's allowing him to stay there. She's basically had the police officer go away. She doesn't feel like she should fear him. He a little munchkin, but you don't know. He could just basically go Columbine on her and then himself. Then what? Okay. So, no, dude, there's no way. And this is where you could tell who loves themselves, dude. This is when you could tell who loves themselves. Well, like my Jamaican granny would say, if you can't hear, you must feel. I feel the same. I feel like some women like the drama. I don't think they like it. I think it validates them. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Let me get wrong. Okay, move on. There are certain type of dramas that women like. They like to like one of the top 3 dramas I think women like is they love causing problems for other women in their man's life, right? Excuse me. So they love to go back and forth with them, back and forth on Instagram, and TikTok and stuff like that. The mother, the sister, the ex-girlfriends, the other female best friends or whatever. They love that. Okay. They also love to make the man unhinged by saying silly stuff or just nitpicking at their weaknesses because that's what they learn, right? And then I think the third one is like into the point where it's talking about where they take money and they just use it to, no, not that part. Hold on. Because that's not a bad part. But anyway, I think the third one is the gaslighting that he does all the time as well, right? To make the other person crazy. And I'm going to tell you something. Anybody that gaslight you don't respect you. And I'm going to the point where I don't even think they like you when they gaslight you like this. Okay, but anyway, so that's what the whole yelling and stuff about, he won't leave. You could have got him to leave on your own. All you had to do is tell the police you don't want him here, you want him removed, you don't feel safe. Because he's already showed a physical threat to you.
You don't think you won't leave? You won't shut up? What are you going to do? The cops won't help me. No one can help me.
Destiny Little Steve.
I'm talking in room
just
temperature
tipped
voice.
$1.
You're yelling at me like
Stash
you do every night
Cherry,
basically nowadays.
Melina.
By the way, he has been yelling at his yelling, and we'll see it in a minute. His yelling was off the hook. So here we go again with, you're yelling at me. This is a tech. He's checking off all the boxes. Deflection, denial, gaslighting, blame, humiliation, ridicule, belittling, condescending. He checked all the boxes. He did all of that. And it was flawless to look at. It was flawless. There was a point in time, I think it was during an hour, she decides to defend herself and then decides to counter back at him. But then she didn't keep it up. She didn't keep it up because she kept saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And those are weak words to a man like Nick.
Did
you yell at me last night?
Baby Peach.
Yeah.
Sasha, Cherry, Melina.
Interesting. This is weird. What's up? Yeah. I mean, I don't think so. Basically, this whole thing flew off the rails when she asked me to come help her. I came to help her. She had a really bad attitude, and then somehow it ended up with her yelling at me, but it's my fault. And then the normal thing of like,
None of this happened. None of this happened. But this one said it's you're gonna always. But like I said, she broke back here. Come on, like it's so humiliating as a woman to see another woman like put herself in this position like this. Like you're back there like a dog. Like you're cuddled up, and he doesn't give a damn about you because guess what? In his mind, he won. Now, don't get me wrong. Her simps are going to defend her, and they should. That's what they're supposed to do. And he's not going to get his own career because of that. So I'm sitting here saying, like, you're back here now, broke down mentally because you allowed him to do that to you. And ladies, let me tell you something. You allow this to happen to you. And like I said, there are exceptions to the rules. And I talked about those exceptions, but this ain't it. This ain't no exception to this. Okay. I would have to say, what is the Filipino woman? The Filipino woman is an exception to the rule, but not anymore because she decided to stay. So since she didn't leave with her being pregnant, like I told you she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now you know what's going on. You know what you're going to get. But I have a funny feeling she's going to eventually break him down if he doesn't break her down first. I'm just saying. I don't know. But, like, you back here like this. Come on now. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
I mean, I don't think so. Basically, this whole thing flew off the rails when she asked me to come help her. I came to help her. She had a really bad attitude. And then somehow it ended up with her yelling at me, but it's my fault. And then, the normal thing of like, oh, we fight for like, I don't even know how many hours it is. Like fucking, yeah. And then at the end of it all, she starts telling me that she thinks, maybe I'm part of the plot to have her killed because of life insurance. And that's when I was kind of like, I do not think this person.
This is great. All right. Now, here's where she really goes. Wait a minute. No. So this is before. Okay. So he says this is before she started yelling at the top of her lungs.
But stop, you just asked me to leave, and we're at the same place we would be.
I know.
It will not help.
Chief Plum just tipped $1.
There's nothing
Chat,
I
should
can
I ban her?
do. I'm just fucked.
No, hey, we can figure it out, okay?
She's now talking.
Amouranth, you need to talk to a black woman, girl. Typical white women. Oh, we could talk this out. We could talk. I'd be like, okay, here's what you're going to do. First of all, you're going to call the police again and tell them that you're scared for your life and get him out of there, okay? And take me off a speakerphone because I don't want him to know what's going to happen, right? So that's the first thing I'm like, take me off a speakerphone. I'm going to tell you what to do in your ear. Now, will she do it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You really want peace? She could have got peace when the police came. I want you to understand that she could have got peace when the police came. But she didn't. So I don't want to hear about all of this. Like, and also you've been through this for 10 years. Carol, please. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is just another Tuesday night.
Joe Peach just tipped $1. I can't take it anymore. Guys, play some Oblivion. Take care.
They say that like betrayal makes the strangest bedfellows. Absolutely true.
Joe Peach just tipped $3. Motherfucker, this is Joe Peach. I'm coming for your ass.
I'm not even doing anything.
I'm not saying you're doing anything. I'm facing an argument, you dumbass. Obviously, everyone can see we're on video. Shut up.
XQC just tipped $1. Subscribe to it, Sim.
But what I tell you, he's been yelling at her too. Now this right here is to make her look like she's crazy. And he's done that too. He also, that's another thing he did during the stream. He literally tried to make her seem like she was crazy. He said, hold on, when she kept calling him a cuck, right? Because he kept accusing her of being a hoe. He said, oh, you don't want to talk about the medication you're on? Or what about the time when you literally wanted to baptize your dogs? You don't want people to know about. And she was like, I was just joking. I was basically just joking. Obviously, I'm joking. I'm not even religious. Like, oh, were you really joking? Because it didn't look like he was joking. And I was afraid you was going to drown the dogs. But you were in the main, and like, he literally tried to make her look like she was crazy. Now, when you have somebody literally look you in the face and tell you that they're basically trying to get you committed, and you still keep them around you, okay, now granted, you lost me when you let him call you all kinds of names. And I mean, he called her all kinds of names. I mean, names that'll make you want to fight, right? Well, not y'all, but me. They're like he said, he called her some names that if somebody I loved called me that, I'm sorry, I'm throwing hands. I'm seriously throwing hands. Like, there's no way I'm going to let you talk to me that way. A stranger can call me these names. Not somebody I love. Not somebody I trust. We going to throw blows, baby. Ain't no way you going to do that to me. And, anyway, so, and he said that to her. So he accused her of being a hoe, of basically doing something sexual with Chris, fat, stuttering, ghetto ass Chris. Okay, and then next thing you know, like, he's like trying to make her look like she's crazy. He's basically revealing secrets about her. Like, oh, that's another thing too. He let out all her secrets on the stream. All the medication she's on, how the health problems she has had, how she has also had a breakdown. Didn't know that. And I'm sitting here saying, girl, why are you married to this guy? So he would always say, I want a divorce, to keep her in line and to say, no, I love you, let's work this out, I love you, let's work this out, like, blah, 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 right? But it didn't work this time. I don't know why it worked, because she was like, okay, go ahead and get a divorce. We have a post-nup. He wanted to take the post-nup and revise the post-nup and everything like that. It's just crazy, dude. It's just crazy.
Bay on Twitch. Subscribe to Simbe on Twitch. Subscribe to Simbe on Twitch. Subscribe to Simbe on Twitch.
That'll make it better.
You're so stupid. How did you get so stupid?
You mean, how did I get upset that you...
So, and I want you to see what he's doing. He's literally putting up his own Twitch stream. Nick Wick Lee. Let's go. Let's see if he's, because she's live right now, by the way. She's live right now. Let's see if he's live. Like, he's doing everything he can to get off Nick Wick. Oh, Lord have mercy. Is he calling himself Wick? Like John Wick? Oh, hold on. We gotta go to Twitch.
Okay to figure.
Oh, he's live with 2 viewers. I don't even want to click on it because it's going to give him 3. I don't even want to click on it, chat. It's okay. We got to. We'll click on it and then we'll click off.
It's a hobby, though, right? I go, no. I think there is something to this content creation thing, and they all told me, all of them, including my brother, be like, don't do this. You're wasting money. There's no way you can make money online by streaming. Everyone told me that. Everyone told me that. Okay? Everyone. They said, you shouldn't fund this thing. Like, it's just going to lose money. She's just going to waste her time. And I said, you know what? I don't think so. I've seen the numbers, and the growth is real.
On top of his
right?
head?
The growth is real.
Is that a pigeon?
So,
is that a pigeon on top of his head?
Like, at the time, it looked like a stupid fucking idea. You know? And, I even had to push her a little bit to do it. I didn't make her do it.
God bless animals. God bless animals, dude. So is he on YouTube too? Hold on, I see a chat moving because his Twitch chat is not moving. So he must be. Oh wait. You know what? I'm gonna have to go back. Oh,
My wife is a prostitute.
Now he's back on 7. Hold on. Where's his YouTube channel? Is he in there with a bunch of pigeons?
I'll give you a thought. Didn't give me no sweet and sour sauce. You goddamn bastards.
Okay. He's on YouTube. We gotta find his we gotta find his YouTube channel, chat. We gotta imagine sitting there unfazed that a pigeon just landed on top of your head. Like oh God. Hold a second. Nick Wick Lee on YouTube. Let me see something like oh God. Let's see if this is it. Hold on a second. No, that's definitely not him. Let's see. He's on YouTube. I don't know if it's the same YouTube channel. Hold on, let me look under. Dude, I can't find. Hold on, this ain't it. I can't find it. I can't find his channel. Anyway, so he's advertising his kick stream so that he can basically mooch off of her success, right? But he's unlikable. He's not going to make it as a Twitch streamer. He needs Amouranth, and for some crazy reason, she feels that she needs him.
Thought I was going to have you murdered, and you said that to everyone on
I wish you would now at this point. It's ridiculous what you're putting me through.
I feel like I'm justified. I feel like I'm very justified in being upset that you thought I was going to have you murdered when I saved you.
You were upset before then.
Sport for him.
Shut up.
And I still saved you.
Last time you were mad at me, you told me you wish you hadn't saved me because then we wouldn't have this bond of me being attached to you. Because you want to divorce me. Pick what you want. Do you want to divorce me?
You're slandering
Which
so
one?
hard.
I can't do anything apparently.
You're slandering so hard.
Leave her alone.
I said
Leave.
I wish, that, someone else had saved you because you have this weird attachment to
weird attachment to my husband.
Just tipped $1.
Great.
Hey, Amouranth.
Bro,
can you help me get unbanned from Kick?
That was
keeps getting me banned.
No, that was a different time
Shout out
entirely.
Cowan
This weird
W.
attachment was
Troy
after the robbery. You dumbass! The literally the last one had to be.
I am going to hug my husband. I'm so happy we have a peaceful relationship. I'm not going to say we don't have our disagreements, but we don't do this. We don't. Oh no. Okay, so let's go to hold on a second. This is her husband. This is her husband's Twitter. And he's nobody without her. Who names your Twitter Amouranth's husband? Of course he says it's Nick Wick Lee, but you're a nobody. So that's why you had to say I'm Amouranth's husband. That's so Dr. Tay to you. Okay, hold on. Let me see what he's saying. Hey, Nick, I watched your side of the story. Try getting the Discord going for your supporters, but keep it low key so trolls don't barge in. I made one. We'll share and stream via bot, etc. When you guys go on live again, I would love to see you gaslight her more. It's very funny, actually. Good job, dude. They just look like gaslighting. They are fully electric, I assure you. Okay, that's so stupid. Well, not sure what she said, but I have some experience here. When I got into a particularly bad car accident, airbags deployed, face planted in the airbag, but my teeth were grinding intensely through the impact. Taste of something burning, had nearly the same tooth chip as her. So they talking about Halle Berry getting her chips to somebody else I don't feel sorry for. People warned you not to get with DDG. They told you to leave him alone. So you got your ass whipped. I don't care.
Boom! Headshot!
Not taking her side either. I don't care. Okay. Let's see. So Amouranth cheated with a fresh and fit guy and is now pretending like she's the victim because her husband, who risked his life to protect her while she was getting robbed, is mad. I think the more annoying thing is because I shot a guy, she now claims she's scared of me. Well, I mean, we just saw you physically charge at her to turn off the stream. So, yeah. It's kind of insane how much of my savvy is actually instinctual, not obvious till hindsight. What? What is this? What It's kind of insane how much of my savvy is actually instinctual, like not obvious until hindsight. Like what? Oh my God, dude. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I swear. Yeah, but calling cops and not condoning swatting is insane. Anyway, like, oh God, what is this? Amouranth husband Nick gives an update on their multi-day feud. Says the hate comments don't get to him. At least not yet. They do get to him. Don't even think they won't. This is an inferior man. This is an inferior man. Okay. How do you as a beautiful woman, I know how, right? This is a rhetorical question, right? How do you as a beautiful woman marry this Chinese man? How? Okay, here we go.
Negative comments, right? Endless negative comments. It didn't affect me. Like, I've always heard streamers say, and she's always told me, oh, it eventually eats at you. Eventually it eats at you. Maybe that's true. We'll find out. But for now, it doesn't bother me. Like, it doesn't.
He's lying. I want you to understand that he got mad that the chat kept calling him a cuck. He also got mad and said, oh, you turned the chat against me now? Look at what the things that they're saying about me. How can you sit there and laugh at the things that they're saying to me? So this is what I'm saying. This guy is just lying. He's straight lying right now.
Like, I can read it and smile, right? It's not that I don't register it. It's just that, like, I don't know, like, oh wow, there's a person in the world that doesn't like me. Like, so, right? Like, there's probably a lot of those. It's fine, okay? Mm-hmm. Let them say their shit, I don't mind that at all.
Coping and seething.
Anyways, we might be on Pearl's thing. Negative comments.
What? You might be on Pearl's thing. Oh, wait. What did he say to this? What did he say to this thing? He says, it didn't affect me as you upload a video about it affecting you. Facts. It was a live stream Q&A. LOL. I didn't upload it. Someone else did. Also, he wants to retweet this. Amouranth streaming her verbal altercation with her partner and break down just shows how many people really don't understand what domestic abuse is. It's aggressive or violent behavior toward it's abuse, right? But you have the chance, she has a chance. I'm not going to sit up here and say this ain't DV. Absolutely is DV. However, it is willing participant in DV. Because you have an opportunity to get out of it. And if you spare me with the whole thing, you don't understand the psychological damages. I don't care. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. Your sheep get eaten. Have your skin wore as a sweater, okay, or a coat, or the inside of a lining of boots. I don't care. I can't relate. If I yell at her, I'm abusive. Well, you was abusive. I'm going to sit up here and say, he was abusive. She's a willing participant. So there's that. Hold on a second. Let me see what Yeet has to say here on this whole thing. Let's see if he. He tweets a lot. Jeez, dude. Wow. Okay, I'm about to get... Uh-oh. iDubbbz blocked him. Oh, I give up. I give up, dude. I give up. All right, so let's go and look. This is a 12-hour stream. So let me go to the part where, oh, this is afterward. Okay, hold on a second. Let me show y'all this. This is her streaming currently, right? Oh, I need to watch this part. Okay. Oh, she fixed it to where you get to see 92,000 views. Wow.
Listen, like, the main point is this, okay? It's actually not plausible that, like, anyone, me or anyone else, is doing it for life insurance, because that's not how life insurance works.
I don't.
The whole
I'm not
way.
saying they are.
Okay, so
Why
so,
are
so,
you
so then,
unable to process
fine.
information?
Then I will continue the story. So after the event, and she got very paranoid, right? Which rightfully so, right? She told me, because remember, we had signed the contract, but we had not made a single payment of the premium yet. So she told me, do not pay that premium. I was like, but we have a contract signed. And then she goes, I don't care, don't pay it. And I was like, okay, well, I'll try to talk to them.
Why would you, at this young age and this type of relationship, sign a life insurance policy with a man who literally hates you? Why would you do that? Now, granted, I want y'all to know, and I do believe that's still the case, right? Anyone can take a life insurance policy out on you, whether you sign a paperwork or not, right? So, I don't know if that's the case anymore now, but I excuse me. The reason why I know is because I did it. I'm not going to disclose the family member, but I saw a family member get on crack, and I was like, oh, she ain't gonna last a year. So I took an insurance policy out on her, and sure enough, it didn't happen a year. She passed away like about 18 months later. I'm just saying. Now, cause all you need is their social security number. You need their date of birth. You just need the same stuff you need, right? And because she was young, they didn't need a medical exam. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. But if the person is older, then they're gonna need a medical exam. But if when they're young, and she was like 26 years old, maybe 25, 26. Yep. So there's that. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm about that money. Me and her ain't get along anyway. So what? But see, this is when you like, I told y'all I'm not a betting person, but if I do bet, I bet on stuff that I know is going to happen. I know I'm going to bet on because I don't bet, I know to bet on a sure thing. And the reason I said she ain't going to last long is because she does not have any street survival skills. So that's the reason why I was like, oh no, she a crackhead. Oh no, she gonna get killed, dude. She ain't gonna last a year. So it took her like a year and a half. But so I was in that ballpark, right? So I don't know if you could do that now. I don't know now if you put out life insurance on somebody that you gotta sign a contract or they gotta sign a contract. I don't know. Things could have changed so much because this was well over 2 decades ago. No, 3 decades ago, right? Like, yeah, like.
Then they'll probably be willing to void the contract.
I said cancel it because I was
yes,
paranoid.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I said I'd have to talk to them because a lot of legwork went into it, and I hope that they're just going to do it because we want to cancel it because we've already technically signed it. But I did talk to him, and I did cancel it.
No,
then,
you were trying to get him.
No, I was not.
And you were trying to convince me to do it still.
Bro, okay, fine.
You're like, oh, they worked really hard to get this through. I want you to say it with your
full chest so that I can show clips, because this one is easy. So you're telling me that I never told you that if you don't want it, I won't do it. I don't care how inconvenient.
Right, and then I kept telling you,
I did say that.
I don't want to.
So I said,
and then like, well, he wants to talk. You said the guy who did it wants to talk to you about it.
Well, what? Hey, look, this guy worked on
on
that deal for months.
So y'all see the yelling
if he
now?
wanted to talk to you to close it out, I think that.
So y'all see the yelling now. So it's like the whole projection is amazing.
Makes sense.
He wanted to talk
because
to me
you wanted to close it out.
Otherwise.
Because you wanted to close it out, and he wanted to talk to you, and I don't have an opinion, and so I said, sure, why not? And I asked you. I literally asked you. He wants to talk to you. Is that okay? You said sure. Then, the night before he drove down from Dallas, you said, tell him not to come. And I was like, he's already in Houston. And you're like, oh. And then you met him, and you said, I want to buy the life insurance.
No, I said, but that's not what I said at all. Oh my God, you were.
Did you not buy the life insurance?
Can you let me
sure.
talk? I let you talk.
Words, but
I'm telling you, I'm going to tell them what actually happened, not your abridged version.
Okay, fine. I'll let you tell that, but let me just fact check this.
Fact check? Shut the fuck up, you dumbass!
The night before
you cannot fact check because you aren't stating facts today. Fact check is not in your vocabulary right now.
The night before he came down, like before we met him actually, because he was already down. The night before he came down, or sorry, we met him. Did you tell me to tell him not to come?
I told you the day of, tell him not to come because you were arguing with me and you were like, I want a divorce.
See, I'm so right. She's crazy, guys. See.
Because you wanted a divorce, and I was like, well, if we're gonna get a divorce, there's no reason to get life insurance then.
Honey, let me tell you something. He don't have to be married till you get life insurance.
Boom, headshot.
You don't know how life insurance work. He don't have to be married to you to get life insurance. How do you become multimillionaires and not know this? Me and my cousin weren't married when I got life insurance on her. I want you guys to understand you don't have to be married. That's just stupid. Children put life insurance on their parents. Parents put life insurance on their own on their own friends. I even seen women put life insurance on their ex-husbands. You don't have to be married to get life insurance. The fact that he wants life insurance will be suspect, okay? Yeah, people have it on their children all the time. They not married. Exactly, Morgan.
It don't matter.
First of all, here's the craziest part. Ready? And that's actually, what you just said is actually not true, because here's why, right?
To me, I didn't feel a point.
Because the whole point of the life insurance policy was to create a untappable, unsuable, shielded asset. You know,
okay, and I knew so little about it that I thought when you said we get a divorce, it nulls the life insurance.
It nulls the beneficiary.
Yeah, so I didn't understand that because I knew so little about it, so clearly I'm not hounding you for it, you dummy.
The point is, it would not hurt you if we got divorced with this policy. It would just mean I don't get the money if anything happens to you, which again makes it very unlikely. I would.
And I didn't even understand that. So clearly I'm not looking into it that hard. So your point is
but that is actually how it
wrong
works.
the whole time.
I get it, but that also disproves that thing. But here's the thing, right? So you tell him the day of not to come, and then he shows up and you sign it.
And I told him, like, this is why I feel uncomfortable. I feel uneasy about it.
I was so surprised.
Why won't you let me fucking talk? I let you go on.
Go.
I say, there's no point. He's coming. It's like, well, he's coming now. So, okay, I'll let him talk to me. We'll see. No promises. And the guy sits down with me and he explains to me like how it's like a really good deal and that it's like tax free and the future will be set and it'll probably be fine. It's like, okay, that's not what I'm concerned about. I'm not afraid that the deal is bad financially. I am afraid that somebody stupid is going to come to our house and try to kill one of us because they think somehow they can get life insurance from it if they're that dumb.
No one thinks that. But also,
someone could, just like they thought they could take crypto so easily.
I agree. It's possible for someone to think
Yes,
that.
it's possible.
But I don't think
and
anyone
after
does.
I experienced a break-in where they would demand crypto and it hit me, I think I have reason to be concerned.
I agree. No,
okay,
so
then let me finish.
Now tell the other one.
Let
tell the one about the girl
Let
seducing
me finish, and I will. I said I'm worried about someone either doing that, think they can rob, somehow kill you and just take it, or a thing where if he becomes successful, they might think that they can, you know.
More so than getting a huge life insurance
Okay,
policy.
can you
and
shut
$50,000.
up? I'm saying he's made himself to be like, you know, very unlikable, and so I'm afraid.
That's an understatement. That's an understatement. After this big old blow up, this idiot only got 7 views on his tweet. Well, hold on. Well, he got about like 4. Like he has about 4 more than I do. On Twitch though, on Twitch he got 4 more views than I do. Wait a minute, does he have a Kick channel too? Hold on, guys, hold on a second. Hold on. Does he have a? Hold on, is it Kick?
Not 10, I will burn.
It's gonna be 90.
Kick.
Instead of 80
No,
to 90.
I'm
Did
sorry.
you hear me?
Nick.
It's gonna be 90s.
I'll burn, yeah.
I might not.
Okay.
Landing kicks.
Oh, he's live. Oh, he's live
Stream,
on.
That's my fault. I will fucking tithe to you guys. Okay? That's to encourage y'all that even the shit streams you should watch, because it was at the end of that shit stream that I offered to do the prizes.
So he has 102 people on his. Can you guys see that? Oh, hold on a second. Can you see it now? He has 102 people watching right now on his Kick stream. So so he's feeling real good about himself right now. So it's not Twitch. Twitch he only has like 7. On Kick he has 102.
One of two. Someone's either going to try to kill him and take me because they're crazy, as like, you know, or the reverse. They're going to try to have me killed and marry him and make dependents with him because he doesn't have any children, and they think after his wife dies, emotional. No, it's not. It's a very valid concern.
Girl, your man is gay. He ain't. If y'all ain't had no kids by now, y'all ain't gonna have. He ain't gonna have no kids.
If you are popular and people know you have a lot of money, and that there is your whole life is online, there's a lot of security breach there already. It's not crazy.
Right, like
it's a low chance, but it's not impossible.
Would involve someone who is willing or able to facilitate killing one of us.
Yeah, that's not hard.
And then seducing the other one, and then hoping that it goes to marriage, and then hoping that you have kids. Fucking crazy.
So
dude.
It's not like it's hard to create children when a guy is horny and
Hold on, I want to skip this. I want to get to the part where, she. How did they get to this part right here? Hold on, I want to get to the breakdown part right here.
It proves nothing to us.
I know, because you say
it
a
proves
crazy
no
thing.
point.
You say a crazy thing, I explain it, and then you're like, no one cares though, but you keep saying more crazier things.
But you're not proving anything, though. You're just
If I
rambling.
prove that there's no motive, then it's like, what the fuck, man? That's like the best proof you could have. If I lose more because you're gone.
Is the reason why you're still arguing is because I said I could see it? Because I'll take it back and pretend that I didn't say it if it makes you feel better.
I love how you're telegraphing to everyone, guys, it's true, but let's tell him.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying I could see it.
If you want me to say that is not true for the sake of, okay, you're so...
She's so dramatic, honey. She loves the attention, but she is so dramatic, girl. Sit your ass down.
Savvy.
I'm saying, is that the reason why you're so upset right now? Because it seems like it's not, because you were upset beforehand.
No, for me it's this. You have said a lot of, like, kind of off-the-rocker things today, but, like, when I heard that one, I was like, okay. It's kind of like how the first time you went loony, right? Literally, I was here trying to see if you were okay. And you
said, do I need to admit you to a mental hospital?
You started saying to me,
do you believe in God? And I was like, yes. And you go, I don't believe you.
Because you wouldn't tell me you loved me. You were like, why are you asking me this?
No, it gets better. The person knows the recording, so we could watch this.
Okay, Amouranth, or any woman listening to me right now, if a man calls you the worst kind of derogatory names, if he continues to violate your boundaries when you asked him to leave, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, 6 times, when you ask him to leave, leave you alone and go away and y'all live in a damn mini mansion. There's lots of rooms he can be in, but he chose to be in this one to break you down. And he doesn't do it. He calls you out your name, try to make you look crazy in front of your fans by telling you like there's something you was joking about baptizing your dog. Gaslight you, humiliate you, belittle you, berate you. If you can't tell this man doesn't love you by those actions, why the hell do you need to ask that question? Oh my God. You need someone to tell you they love you when he clearly show you he doesn't love you? I don't understand this. You wouldn't tell me you love me. A man who calls you all kinds of like terrible names. Like terrible. I hope he don't call her these names now because I'm definitely going to get hit by YouTube. Like he does all this to you and still breaks you down. And you're like, you wouldn't tell me you love me. Like you asked that question?
And they would, you want to watch it?
I don't care.
We will watch. Okay, then, Jim's plug.
So do you love me?
Follow me here. Or follow me here.
That's fine. I mean,
we will watch these clips.
We will. What? We're supposed to watch it right now. You asked me if I want to watch it. Don't ask me if I want to watch it if we're not going to.
He used this to promote. Sister said, I don't understand. Like, you didn't see that he used this opportunity to promote his stuff? He's literally trying to promote because he's ready to go. But I'm going to tell you right now, he's not going to get rid of his golden cow. Because if they didn't divorce the first time they had a big public fight on the internet, they're not going to divorce now. They're not. Again, ladies, if you allow a man to treat you like this, especially on camera, honey, you're just a masochist. That's what you do. You equate love. You can't eat with us.
Watch it.
Well, I just wanted to get your permission, but also, like, I would need to download from the.
Also, you're gonna clip it out of context, just like the Hassan fucking groupies.
Okay, you're gonna try that one. I will. You know what? I'll do you one solid, okay?
Do me a solid.
Yeah. I will.
How about you fuck off?
I will clip it. I will clip it an hour before you're even in the room, and then I will end it an hour after you leave.
Now remember how we got here. I have a clip of you doing X, Y, and Z. You do? Yes, I can show it to you right now. Okay, show it to me. He gets on and he puts his own website, his own Twitch stream and his Kick stream up on the screen to promote it to her fans. And you got some hate watchers here, right? You're going to have some hate watchers of Amouranth that are going to also watch it, but you're going to also have the simps who are going to also watch his stream. he uses this and then says, well, you know, if I have to show you the clip, I'm gonna have to go upstairs and I'm had. So you see what it says when he throws a lot of threats, and when she calls him out on it, he doesn't deliver. Cause he also said that she made some derogatory slur, some racial slur, and she said, "What did I say?" And he says, "If you keep going on, I'm gonna say it right here." She said, "Say it, say it, say it." He never says it. He says, "Mute the stream and I'll tell everybody what you said." And she's like, "Go ahead. Well, I don't want you to get banned." "Okay, I'll risk it. Go ahead." He still wouldn't do it.
Oh, trust me, you're so good.
Go back to the other.
She's trying to be like.
You don't even know how to use OBS. You're trying to be a streamer. Go back to the other screen. Dumb fuck.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? Like, she's trying to make sow this like doubt, but it goes like this, right? I'll literally start that recording, and you're gonna have to fast forward an hour because it'll be an hour before she even wakes up and shows up in the room, and then I will do an hour after she said the crazy stuff and having her leave the room, right? Like, there will be full context. I'm more than happy to provide that because the full context makes it even crazier. Okay, I'll go into a quick synopsis of it.
By the way, they both look crazy. So I don't know what you're talking about. I can put something out here to make you look crazier. Like, she looks crazy dealing with this, and you look completely unhinged.
Like, tell me you love me.
Yes.
I'm wearing glasses.
There is proof that I was clearly delusional.
I'm wearing bifocals, okay?
But there's no reason why you should not be able to say you love me.
I look at her and I say, "I love you," and she goes.
No, you did not say that. You were avoiding looking at me, and you didn't.
Ladies, you should never depend upon words from your man. Like I don't understand this logic. I want y'all to know, in any of my relationships, including my marriage, I have yet to ask, "Do you love me?" That is some pick me energy. Woo, that's pick me energy. Please pick me, love me, choose me. None of it in my life. Never in my life. Never. Now, if you have asked a man if he loves you because you want to know what the answer is before you basically throw it in his face, all the actions that show otherwise, okay, that's different. All right. But to sit up here and just like, yeah, I do it. Because she kept love bombing him throughout the entire stream. And I'm like, why are you telling him you love him? He's not going to say I love you back. I understand. You should know if somebody love you, but by the way they treat you.
I want to say it.
I go, "Why am I lying?" She goes, "Because you're wearing glasses." I go, "Okay."
I said you wouldn't look at me. Take off your glasses, give me eye contact, and tell me you love me. And you were so hesitant and were fighting me on
because you're being weird. You asked me if I believe in God.
What do you mean weird? I should have. If a wife says, "Do you love me?" That is not weird.
First of all, no, you're right. That's not weird.
And you couldn't even do it when I asked that. And I was asking it very politely.
What I'm saying is weird is I get reports from employees that you're acting erratic. And I go in and check on you, and I walk in the door, and the first thing you say is, with this fucking crazy expression, "Do you believe in God?" Yeah, that's fucking weird. That's already weird.
Yeah, I literally thought the rapture was happening because I was delusional. But you don't have the point.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you say that? Why would you say this on stream? Why would y'all do this on stream, dude? Do you see what I'm saying? Like what? Now, like, girl, this man gonna have your ass committed. He gonna have you committed, Amouranth. I tell you.
Oh, that's weird. What? How can you? She thought she was rapturing.
By the way, I'm totally not yelling right now. Totally not yelling. I told, like I said, he's playing that card. Like, why are you yelling? Why are you so loud? Why are you? I'm right here. I don't understand the need to yell. Now, when I told you, I said he yelled throughout the entire time. Okay, welcome to example number 532.
And I came in on that. And she goes, "Why did you act weird?"
No, the weird part is when I asked her if you love me.
Fly to the sky, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, I was totally delusional from lack of sleep. I was delirious.
Thank you.
That's not the part that's weird, though. That makes sense. If someone is delirious, they're going to say weird shit.
I should let you talk more.
You should.
So what you're telling me is
that you find it incredulous that your husband would be concerned that you think you're rapturing.
No, the part that's
Yeah!
concerning is that you can't say that you love me when I ask.
Bro, you're rapturing! You're asking weird shit!
Why are you, if you
I'm curious,
understand that I'm delirious.
I'm sorry. Why do you think you're rapturing?
Because I was lack of sleep mixed with, you don't have enough sleep.
Drugs?
But yes, I take vitamins every day. I prescribe.
Too much?
No, I take one
you
pill
took
every
the
day.
prescribed amount and something crazy happened. Or did you take
No,
2 or 3?
I
noticed
one.
that there was 3 tablets short. I don't.
I forgot about this. Not only are you crazy, but you're also an addict.
Boom! Headshot!
You let your man do this to you in front of everybody? Are you serious? Hey, not only are you crazy, but you're also an addict. I noticed that there were 3 pills short. First of all, he lying. Who counts the pills of their significant other? Who does that? Who does that, counting the pills? Like, what? I noticed that there were 3 pills short.
Know if you took
What do
2.
you mean short? I thought you weren't even keeping track of my medicine at the time. It was in my room.
I was.
The bottle was on my desk.
I was coordinating with the PA for the refills, and
But
so
that doesn't. They do not know how much is there. They're just going based off the calendar.
Easy. It's either a month or 90 days. And when I went and calculated, there was 3 pills short for the.
They don't go and look at my pills. They just go.
I did
based
look.
off of the-
I looked.
Why are you looking at my pills?
Because you were acting crazy and
That's
rapturing.
not true.
She was rapturing and she's wondering why I'm going
That
through her
doesn't
medicine.
make sense because you're saying that you
She's
had reason to be
rapturing.
concerned after.
Oh God, this is. Spitfire said, made this white woman learn to cook some great. Oh.
I went
Wondering why I'm
delusional.
going through her medicine trying to figure
That
out
does
what's
not
wrong.
make sense.
Anyways, fine. You took the regular.
There would
dosage.
be no reason for you to be concerned before I am delirious. Therefore, you wouldn't be counting the pills. You make no sense.
Dude, coming from the person who said they thought they were rapturing, and that how could I think that they were acting weird? It's such a crazy follow-up. It's like, you were acting weird around me, and I merely thought we were rapturing.
If I started off with, do you love me? And you couldn't answer
No,
me.
no. You started off with, do you believe in God?
No.
I walk in that
wasn't.
door. Can you imagine this? Like, you hear, someone saying, hey, your wife is acting a little off. And you're like, oh, okay, let me go look. You open the door, and she fucking gets in your face and says, do you believe in God? I'm like, yeah? What's going on? And then it's just like fucking more preaching at me, more fucking crazy citing religious iconography. And then finally, you culminate in saying, you don't love me.
I did not say that.
You actually did say that.
I said, do you
It
love
will be in
me?
the clip. No, you actually said you don't love me.
After
I go,
you
"What?"
couldn't say it to me.
No, I said, what?
After
And she
you
goes,
couldn't say it
"Tell
to
me
me
you
and
love
me
me."
begging for so
She
long.
goes, tell me you love me. And I'm wearing glasses, right? Because it's early. And I'm like, I love you.
insane.
And she goes, you're lying.
Let's watch
because
the
you're wearing
clip
glasses."
then. Let's just watch the clip.
I will watch it on my channel because I
Why
like
are you
the
such a bitch?
Because I'm courting the views.
Okay, then I'll go find the
Pyreal
clip right now
/Joshy
then so we can
hit
watch
for
it.
$1.
Perfect.
Nick, you are fucking stupid crazy as fuck. You are nothing but a little bitch who thinks yelling is the way to solve issues.
I'm yelling because I'm excited.
$1, by the way. I want you to know. $1. $1. $1. $1 donation. $1.
Now, like, people are starting to see just a little bit of, like, what I've been talking about. Like, I have a woman here
You're
who thinks that she's
insane.
about to float up into the sky.
I don't right now. It was
I know.
literally
But-
I was
but you see,
tripping
you
on
like,
delusional
yeah,
from
I know,
lack of
I know,
sleep.
trust me, I know. And so here's the thing, right? But like, I have to deal with that situation with the palm and like try to fucking navigate it so that you.
What do you mean the deal situation? It was one day. And then you even said that day, do I have to submit you to a mental hospital rather than being concerned about your wife because she has not slept and has too much Vyvanse? You want to admit her to a mental hospital.
Right.
Very compassionate, concerned husband. Yes,
I
totally.
was literally making preparations because if you
Making preparations for what?
Because you said you wanted to baptize the pets! And I didn't want it to turn into a fucking crazy movie! Bro, if you tell me out of nowhere
that means,
I'm
but
gonna
you,
baptize
if
your
you
pets.
are concerned though, the first thought would not
Hold
be, do I
on.
need to admit
The
you
birds
to a
too?
mental hospital? It
'Cause
would
they're
be
not
to
gonna like
be
that.
like, let's talk about
they're
this.
not gonna be like held under. You literally said you're gonna baptize the pets, and that's what I'm
My
like.
pets can swim. If they got in the pool, it would be like a regular day where they get in the pool.
So you're saying?
Also, let me defend Amouranth on the whole baptizing the pet stuff, okay? When I had my kitty cat, right? Both of my no, hold on. The first one died, and then I had the youngest one left, right? I don't know if you guys know what this is. It doesn't matter. You're gonna have to research this. I became a Reiki master, right? And you know what I did with my kitty cat? I made her into a Reiki master too, okay?
Boom, headshot.
I was like, she kept making biscuits on my stomach. And I was like, oh, let me make her a Reiki master, right? Listen, if Amaranth is, I don't know where this Christianity thing coming from or whatever, I don't know. But I mean, baptizing your dogs is not a big deal. Okay? Because you don't have to dunk them in water to baptize them. You can just pour water over their head and baptize them, or just throw them in the pool and they'll swim to the other side. You're like, you are cleansed of all your sins, Fido. You know, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't find the fact that he's trying to turn the whole thing like you trying to baptize your dogs crazy. Like, how do you know people don't baptize that? Hold on, actually, let's look at that. I bet you people baptize their animals. Hold on. And I'm not even a Christian. Where to baptize my dog? While baptism is a religious sacrament typically performed on humans, some people are jokingly or figuratively baptize their pets, particularly dogs, in a water-based setting like a pool or bathtub. Is there a video of this? Christian, da da da. Can I baptize my dog? Can you Holy smokes, this is a thing. This is from 2014, 2022. Dog baptism prank on my parents. When your dog loves you this much, baptism.
Spitfire just tipped $5. Holy shit, I don't think there is enough medication and therapists to help these two reopen the asylums.
Ah! It didn't show it! Wait a minute, why is it not showing it? Hold on. Oh my God. Oh, that's because I'm not on Suits. Why you didn't tell me I wasn't on the Suits one? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can replay that again. I was on my other one. Hold on. See, we can replay that. I don't even know. Oh, that was Spitfire. Hold on a second. Let me do it. Okay. Let's see if the replay.
Spitfire just tipped $5. Holy shit, I don't think there is enough medication and therapists to help these two reopen the asylums.
Facts, Spitfire. Facts, Dr. Phil. Thank you. Pets baptized at 40th. Okay, so here's something where they're baptizing the animals. This happened last year.
Before we go tonight, have you ever been baptized or blessed by a priest? Well, what about your pets? You missed the opportunity to get your pets blessed at the Grotto in Northeast Portland. All kinds of people and furry friends were at the 40th annual Blessing of the Animals event in Northeast Portland on Sunday. People and pets of all faiths were invited to attend to receive this blessing.
We enjoyed the grotto, coming to the grotto. It's absolutely beautiful. The animals here are fun to watch get blessed, and so we thought Nori needed a blessing.
You know what? I'm not religious, and I would do this with if I had pets. I would so do this. No. True story. When I was very active as a motorcycle rider, right? And I would just, hold on, I gotta stretch. And I would ride with other groups and other motorcycle clubs. And who was I riding with this time? I don't remember, but we had to meet at a church. And the reverend came over and asked each one of us as we stood by our motorcycles if he could say a prayer and bless our motorcycle. I didn't turn that down. I didn't go, excuse me, Padre, I don't believe in none of this hokey pokey stuff. Or yeah, your sky daddy don't exist. No, I was like, yeah, go ahead. So it's, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand this need that you have to, like, that baptizing pets is out of the question.
She, I think, was a little nervous. The water was definitely a little new for her, but, you know, she's happy to be protected.
Since its start in 1984, this event has been held in recognition of the joy that animals bring to our lives. I think my cats would like that, honestly.
Is that Scott Terrier? Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Yes, we've established you are the cat mom of this duo here. How do you think Bo and Nix would react to
Okay, there we go. All right, let's get back to this. So, I mean, him literally trying to make it seem like 1984. What's 1984? What if your dog just doesn't believe in your God? I don't think dogs even aware of what's going on. They just go with the flow, okay? So there's that. What's 1984? Always Portland. Of course you're gonna have this in Portland. The year of the baptizing dog. That was 1984? I clicked off of it. I closed the window. I didn't know that. Oh my God, that was in 1984? Wow. I thought that was recent. Oh no. Wow. Okay. Oh well.
That it's not concerning for your partner to randomly want to baptize all the pets?
It is concerned, but it's not. Let me call the mental hospital. It's, hold on,
No,
you
I
have
was
not slept
afraid-
enough. Let's talk about
I was afraid
this.
that you would do something that would fuck up your life because, like,
I was standing in the pool. I wasn't even going under myself. What do you mean?
But you said it. And
I
you were in
was
the pool,
standing.
and so it's scary.
The pool was up to my shin.
Right, but like, you know how? Okay, so I'm gonna explain something to you, right? When you get in a pool,
Okay, I gotta see how you gonna. I don't remember this part. I gotta see how he's gonna. The pool was up to her shin. So let me see how he's gonna make it seem like she can still drown herself. Hold on, let's see.
there is a moment when you step in and your shins are submerged only, and then you can keep stepping
I
in.
didn't keep
and then
stepping in, though.
Eventually, you're in the pool, right? But you see, the journey of going in the pool starts with stepping your shins in. So if you step your shins in and you start telling me you're gonna baptize the dogs and the, pets, I'm kind of like, hey.
Puckley just tipped $1. You're trying so hard to make her look crazy.
Yeah, he
no
is.
one actually believes
He
you.
really is.
You're a fucking liar. The chat sees through your bullshit.
So what you were doing was staying on the other side of the property away from me.
The point is,
telling the employees to leave.
He really is trying so hard to make her look crazy.
Of course I would tell the employees to leave.
That doesn't seem like you're trying to help me, though.
You're a risk to everyone at that moment.
How am I a risk?
How?
I'm in the pool.
Dude, okay, so we're going to talk about the thing where you run around and say, I don't trust Jacob because he's Jewish.
I did not
Fucking
say that. I
crazy.
said, is he saved? Because I thought the rapture was happening. I was literally trying to save everybody.
Why would? Also, remember, You see how he did this? She was like, I had to get my friends away from you because I was scared for their safety. And then she says, how were their safety in jeopardy? Well, you know my friend, the one that you asked him if he was Jewish? Dude, I would have a field day with somebody like this. I would have a field day with someone like this. Oh my God. Girl, 10 years and you don't know how to deal with something like this? The gaslighting, the deflection.
Because I was like dreaming while awake.
You also said you didn't trust him because he was Jewish.
I did not say I don't trust him. I said, is he saved? Literally.
You also said that, correct? You also said that, correct?
I was like, can I pray for you?
Listen,
I was literally trying to get everyone saved because I was
took
tripping.
It with grace because he came and he told me, hey, she said these things and it's kind of like crazy. I was like, okay, sorry. Right, like you're lucky he didn't have a mean bone in his body, and he actually understood that like it in no way reflects your beliefs and that you're just being insane.
Okay. Whatever
Literally,
you want.
he told me that.
Okay, whatever you want to tell us.
Anonymous just tipped $1. Amo asked Nick for affirmation that he loves her because deep down she knows she's unbearable and finds it hard to believe that someone loves her.
And the craziest part is she didn't just ask me one time. She asked me 6 times in a row, and every time I did it, there was something wrong with the way I did it. First time it was
because you kept stuttering and looking away from me.
Because you're rapturing! I'm fucking
I
freaking
wasn't
out!
rapturing at that point. I asked
Yeah, you were!
you.
You started with the God thing, and I just asked you yourself.
Amouranth, I really lost some respect for you to sit up here and deal with this for 10 years, let alone for just 12 hours. No, sorry, 30. How many hours did they do this for? I think they said 35 hours. To sit up here and just allow your torture. Like, if you're a masochist, I'd rather somebody say, you know what, Tree, I just love it. My life does not feel like it's worth living if I don't get humiliated or it does, or I don't go through stuff like this. It just makes me go, yes, I can wake up tomorrow with a purpose. I mean, if you could just come out and just tell me something like this, I'd be like, okay, girl, do you, right? Who the hell am I to judge your king? But if this is something that distresses you, it is definitely aging you, it's causing you problems, then what is the purpose of allowing a man to do this to you on stream?
Of your own volition, I asked you, why were you acting so off? And you yourself said, because I thought I was raptured. That frames it perfectly. Because I'm concerned, and so obviously my eyes are like, and then you're like, tell me you love me. You don't. And so I'm wearing glasses, right? And I'm like, I love you. You go, you're lying because you're wearing glasses. I take my glasses off. And then you go, tell me now. I go, I love you. You go, you blinked. And I was like, humans blink. I'm sorry.
They shouldn't when someone says, do you love me? You shouldn't be blinking like your fucking eyes are glitching out and stuttering.
You're acting really weird, and I'm trying to make sense
I'm
of it.
not.
You're really rapturing, right? That happens all the time.
I wasn't that's not even a verb. I was not rapturing. I was just paranoid to the extreme that something bad was about to happen.
So anyways, and then, so I say it with my eyes wide open and don't blink. I said, I love you. And then you go, no.
Anonymous just tipped $1.20.
No, I didn't.
You two are deranged.
Acting like a bot.
Best of luck.
I did not say you're a lizard.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's when I knew for sure some fucking crazy fucking things happened. Listen, man. I'm just gonna say this, okay? Obviously, the robbery was extremely traumatic. But I'm telling you, and I've been saying this to you for a while, you have never returned to normal from my perception, and I can give you a bunch of reasons.
Here we go.
The day that you had the rapturing thing. From then on, everything was like very religious iconography, noticing it everywhere. She would notice my Isaiah suit pin and say, Moses is burning bush.
Yeah, you're wearing that the day of the robbery.
Literally, it's not even a bush. It's just a lapel pin. It has a red coral.
Anonymous
It
just
looks like
tipped
a-
$1.
It
Be
was
aware
like
you have a
red,
notorious
so to me,
pedophile
the
named
symbolism
Al
is
Foxy
there.
in your chat. He has molested thousands of kids. If you agree with this behavior, do not ban him.
Because that's my thing. I wear a certain suit jacket, and she'd be like,
Anonymous just tipped $1.
Like, it's
This
so
is actually
fucking
disgusting. This guy is abusive, manipulated, and an abuser. When you are strong enough, you need to run.
She ain't.
I took a bunch of
She ain't. The only way this marriage will be dissolved is if he really wants out. That's the only way. And I don't think these two need each other for some crazy reason, even though she really don't need him. He needs her. Yeah, trust me. Fool me once. You got me the first time. You ain't gonna get me the second time, too. No. I was shocked to know that when the whole thing went down, them two were still together. I was like, okay. All right. So, yeah.
2022, but like, I'm sure you can understand. It's a
Chief Bomb just tipped $1. Can y'all shut up? I'm trying to sleep.
Hello?
So she muted the stream.
Love is forgiving just tipped $2. Amouranth, I praise you for wanting to have faith in God. And God loves
What?
all.
I
Jews
knew
will be
that.
saved, don't worry. Wishing you the best and
My
for actual
husband
love.
wants to get a divorce, and I am totally down, but he just won't leave, and instead has been doxing information like the gate code where I keep my horses at online to thousands of followers live. It just feels very like unsafe. It's like a security breach, the fact that he's done that. And so I don't know what to do in this situation. I don't know if I can legally have him like go somewhere else for now.
So no, not if y'all are legally together. If y'all are married, then it's a common property. You have to
I don't understand the opportunity you had him to leave, to literally be taken away to jail. You was like, no, I'm fine. I'm not afraid. He didn't hit me. Nothing happened when the stream was cut off. It's okay. And this, that, and the other. And now you want him gone. Now you want him out. Because he's doxing everything. Okay. What happened earlier, Spitfire, is that she has I forgot what they're called. These are places where you own horses, but you pay somebody else to feed them, to house them, and to also to look out for your horses. Is it a horse ranch? I think it's going to be called a horse ranch, right? Hey, Nigerian. I think it's called a horse ranch. And so she has this horse ranch, and he gave out the code to the horse ranch, in hopes that somebody will come in there and steal the horses, her horses. So now she called the police, and she wants the police to come and do something. Like, it's too late. You cried wolf the first time when you called the police. You cried wolf. You can't do it again. This how I said, ladies, this will get you killed. Stop doing that. Don't call the police unless you're going to actually use their services of removing a man out of the home.
to get a divorce.
Well, I want one, but I can't. The court's not open today, right? So now what?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. You probably have to get an attorney. We don't deal with divorces.
Okay, so if he's doxing all of her information, I just have to like.
Amouranth, that's not criminal. You are wasting your time calling the police about something he's doing. Doxing is not against the law, by the way, and especially in Texas.
Here and deal with it.
I mean, there's not really much we can do about that.
Great.
I had to keep her honest because the last time I didn't have this, she said some crazy fucking shit.
That is not true.
Bro,
Anonymous
last
just
time you were
tipped
very convinced the cops were
$1.
coming a second time,
Calm
but all you
down
told them was
and
everything
smell
that happened the first time.
I'm literally telling them.
I'm
what
telling
the
you guys, if I didn't
current
have that
situation
playing,
is.
I'd have more Glocks in my face. I've already seen this movie.
No, you wouldn't, dumbass, because the police wasn't going to come. When they wasted their time the first time, They're gonna be like, they're gonna vet her the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth time. They're like, so what's the problem? Did he put his hands on you? Do you feel like your life is in danger? No, he's just doxing me. Okay, that's nothing we can do. Bye. There's nothing we can do. Bye. Goodbye.
Once, dude. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Earlier, we have like a bunch of people here, right, that weren't here earlier. Ready? Earlier, you told me, okay, so let's explain the situation. I got swatted, right? At least 5 squad cars showed up. There was like close to 10 officers. And when I opened this door, because they were banging already at the...
Okay, let me, this is a queen. Oh, he's definitely gay now. There's nothing you can convince me otherwise now, right? So let me, for those of you who don't know, I've already saw it happen. So let me explain what really happened, okay? She managed, when he ran up, when he did...
That's fine.
Hold on, what is this?
You're saying that, but you also...
Hold on, which one? Where is it?
I'm not okay with, I'm not.
Okay, this one right here, this one right here. When he did this, right? This is when she called the police. Or what, somebody in her chat called the police. I don't know. Because she did get a chance to get a hold of her phone. So let me just watch this. This right here.
So you're literally just going to be super defiant, is that right?
Talk about problems. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Leave. You can move.
So there's that. That right there is enough. And the stream was cut off for like about a minute or two. And then she cut it back on, right? Now that right there is enough to have the police come and you say, hey, I'm in fear of my safety. As a matter of fact, I'm in fear of my life. You know what I'm saying? He hit me when he turned off the stream. I want him gone. You know what I'm saying? Or if you just weak woman, which like a lot of these white women who call, do this situation, they don't even call the police. But if the police come, you just say, okay, I just want him gone because I'm in fear of my safety and I don't want him here. They would remove him. They would literally remove him because of that clip right there. But she didn't want it, so they're not going to do it the second time. They're not going to do it the second time. That's how this works. That's why I'm glad this is happening. So you ladies, first of all, I hope nobody who's part of my community would put themselves in a position like this. Because if you are a doormat, a pick-Misha, a barber, well, maybe not barber the builder, okay? But you are a pick-Misha. You are a doormat to allow some man that is only rich because of you talk to you like this, do this stuff to you.
Door of this studio. Anyways, when I heard a banging at the door over here.
Leave. All my animals are here,
If
but
I-
you literally won't leave.
When I heard a banging at this door right here, okay, I literally was like, what is that?
Dr. Phil just
And
tipped
she tells
$1.
me,
Shut
I
up,
know.
retard.
And so I go and I open the door, and once I open the door, it's like, right, 2 guys, like they're on each, like they're like on the edge.
By the way, he didn't have no guns drawn on him. She managed to look at the footage on her camera, and he goes, "Oh well, it was by the car. They took me by the car." And she was like, "Wait a minute, but you said all this happened in front of the door." No, it was a woman police officer. So he's making all of this up about the police showing up and putting guns in his face. But because, and the only reason he's doing this is because she said she doesn't care. Gay? So dramatic, girl. Oh my gosh. Sit down.
Edges of the door, and they're just like this. Yeah, I know. No one cares. Your perception is that no one cares that you.
You're fine. You're being dramatic when you've been swatted so many times. You tell us it's routine.
Because he's
now.
gay.
Well, no, you're right. Normally, at
He
this
hates
point,
you.
they come and they check my ID. You've seen it. But this was not that. Because someone called in something insane. This was not that. This was them at the door with guns. Okay?
Lee just
So then
tipped
they
$1.
instantly.
Shut the fuck up, Nick.
Boom.
You're the racist
Zip,
one.
right?
Remember what you said
Okay,
about
I'm
him.
gone.
No
They
one
throw me
fucking
in the back
believes
of a
you.
squad
fuck
car.
face.
I had no idea they were made out of plastic. That didn't feel very good.
Oh my God, no one gives a fuck. Why are you such a little bitch?
And then
You married him. You married a gay man, okay? And you want to know why he's such a bitch? Really? You were really asking that question? He hates you, though. He hates you. I could tell. He resents you. He can't stand you. He wants out, but I don't think he's going to leave because he has a not a punching bag. He literally has a doormat that he can walk all over, dude. Like, man.
And yeah, you know, it didn't feel very good getting pistol whipped, but you're still willing to divorce your wife after that and call her names and trivialize her and mock her and trauma. Yeah, great.
Anyways, at that point,
Anonymous
as I
just
always
tipped
do,
$1. He's beyond a disgusting piece of shit. Leave you piece of shit. You
Victimizing
pay for
yourself,
shit,
and I'm
it's
the
all
one who's
hers.
literally a victim. It's crazy.
anyways, so I'm in the back of the
Just
squad car
tipped
and I'm just having a conversation with this.
I can't hear you.
I always ask this, but like,
Captain.
can you tell me
SpongeBob
why
SquarePants.
y'all are here? Like, what's the call in? And what she told me was someone called in that they saw you online.
Dr. Phil just
beating your
tipped
wife
$1.
unconscious.
Act like a man, you little bitch.
Shut up. Great.
And then, you know, obviously after a while they clear it, and I didn't do that.
Dollar donations.
And they watched the
Ab
clip,
Drews
and it's
just tipped
fine,
$1.
right? So then
It's heartbreaking
I come
to watch
over
this.
here.
They come in and I tell
leave
them
her
that you
alone.
weren't doing anything. We
I know.
are
Just
aware.
leave
We
this
all
house.
watched it.
Amouranth,
I come in here.
Take care of yourself.
I come in here
Everything
to
will be
hear her
fine.
say this, okay? You know, I don't blame the guy who swatted you. I blame you.
Anonymous
Blames
just
me
tipped $1.
for me
Dude is
being
trying to play the
swatted.
victim.
I said
He's the
you.
one.
Oh my
We
God,
know
it's
that
not
that
even
guy.
the words that I used.
We know that that guy
You said,
lied.
is it my fault? I said, yes, it is your fault because you turned
Yeah,
off
my
the
fault.
screen.
I got swatted because the guy
Amouranth,
said he
please
saw
leave
me
this
beat
man.
her senseless.
No,
I remember
that's
you on
not the
You're
reason.
victim blaming so hard.
You got swatted
This man has
because
taken
you
the soul
caused
from
reason
you.
for
No, I got
confusion.
swatted because someone lied to the cops and got them over here.
No, the reason why they swatted
this
is
is what I'm
because
talking
you
about.
caused reason for concern.
This is what I'm talking about.
No one can fucking. The reason why someone calls is not because they lied. That makes no sense.
But they did.
You're not making sense, you dumbass. Why are you so stupid?
Wait, the point is not that they lied about
Destiny
what
Little
happened.
Steve just tipped $1.
The point is that you made people concerned, so they had to swat. They felt the need.
Oh, they had to
do
swat.
that.
They had to
They
swat.
felt the need.
They were justified to swat.
No, they felt the need to
Why
make
don't you say it louder so all your friends can know your position on this?
What is your problem?
Strongly enough, they have to swat.
I cannot deal with this anymore.
Can you imagine that?
Call your dad,
She's
bro.
actually
Just
defending the
tip
guy who
$1.
swatted me.
Call your
She's like,
dad.
well,
Amouranth.
you mean I
Call your dad.
catalyzed?
Amouranth.
You're saying I catalyzed? I
If
catalyzed?
you hate me, just kill me, please. It would be so much easier.
Random just tipped
I
$1.
can't deal with this
Man,
anymore.
shut you are fuck up. Be calm. You're fucking crazy. Why are you moving so fast?
I catalyzed
Fucking stick to it. You're dangerous for
I
society.
catalyzed someone to lie about me beating her senseless, and so I deserve to have a
Reservoir just tipped $1.
You see,
I'm a fat
I'm
overfuck
not even-
with a I eat burgers until my butt bleeds. I'm secretly dating a community member
yelling at me,
while
I guess.
blood
I
runs
can't
down.
Deal with it. You won't leave. You won't shut up.
I'm
What
talking-
did I do? The cops won't help me.
I'm
No
talking
one
in
can
room
help
temperature
me.
Destiny
voice.
Little Steve
I'm talking in room
just
temperature
tipped
voice.
$1.
You're yelling at me like you
Stasha,
do every night,
Cherry,
basically nowadays.
Melina, Pixie,
Did you yell at me last night?
Baby Peach,
Yeah?
Stasha, Cherry, Melina,
So that goes to
Pixie,
the story,
Abby,
okay?
Hannah, Baby
I get
Peach,
upset.
Stasha,
I
Cherry,
get upset last
Melina,
night, but
Pixie, Abby.
because I've been working on this a lot, I keep it at a room temperature voice. She starts yelling at me. I say, hey, you're yelling at me right now. She goes, so
Anonymous
I'm mad.
just tipped $1.
And so I said,
dude, give her a
so being
hug
mad
and just
means that you
leave.
can yell?
Sending
If that's the
love
case, I don't
and
think
forgiveness
anyone's
for
ever been
both of
I
you.
don't know what it would solve. You just ask me to leave, and we're at the same place we would be.
I know.
It will not help.
Chief Bomb just
anything.
tipped $1.
There's nothing
Chat,
I
should
can
I ban
legally
her?
do. I'm just fucked.
No, hey, we can figure it out, okay?
She's now talking to the person.
Joe
she
Peach
previously
just tipped
was
$1.
talking also.
I can't take it anymore. Guys,
fucking great.
play some Oblivion. Take care.
They say that like betrayal makes the strangest bedfellows. Absolutely true.
Joe Peach just tipped $3. Motherfucker, this is Joe Twitch. I'm coming for your ass.
I'm not
Amouranth,
even
hold
doing
on.
anything.
I'm not saying you're doing anything. I'm facing an argument, you dumbass. Obviously, everyone can see we're on video. Shut up!
XQC just tipped $1. Subscribe to Simbe on Twitch. Subscribe to Simbe on.
You know what? This is a good advertisement too. For $1. For $1, this is a good advertisement. I would probably jump in on this. Tree, in your opinion, what are the chances of a white knight taking Nick out? Very rare. Very rare. This man never comes out. They order everything to come to the house. Everything. Amouranth does this too. They both are hermits who, because they got the money, they can make the food come, the grocery shopping come. She rarely goes out the house except when she's with her streamer friends. So it ain't gonna happen.
Twitch. Subscribe to Simbe on Twitch. Subscribe to Simbe on Twitch.
That'll make it better.
You're so stupid. How did you get so stupid?
You mean, how did I get upset that you thought I was going to have you murdered and you said that to everyone on
I wish you would now at this point. It's ridiculous what you're putting me through.
I feel like I'm justified.
$2.
I feel like I'm very justified in being upset that you thought I was going to have you murdered when I saved you.
You were upset before then.
Sport for him.
Shut up.
And I still saved you.
Last time you were mad at me, you told me you wished you hadn't saved me because then we wouldn't have this bond of me being attached to you. Because you want to divorce me. Pick what you want. Do you want to divorce me?
You're slandering
Which
so
one?
hard.
I can't do anything apparently.
You're slandering so hard.
Leave her alone.
I said
Leave.
I wish, that someone else had saved you because you have this weird attachment to like
weird attachment to my husband.
Just tipped $1.
Great.
Hey Amouranth,
bro,
can you help me get unbanned from Kick?
Like,
Chloe keeps getting me banned.
No, that was a different time
Shout out
entirely.
Cowan
This weird
W.
attachment was
Troy.
after the robbery. You dumbass! That literally the last time we had a big argument.
Dr. Phil just tipped $1. Dude, just shut the fuck up already and take some responsibility. You useless, ungrateful, selfish little piece of shit. Act like a fucking man.
All I ever wanted was to enjoy life and be with animals. Why did I get put
Anonymous
with this
just
fucking
tipped
insane
$1.
person?
This is not your stream. Get off the stream. Nick, you're stupid as hell. Why are you even in the same room or on camera? Narcissist,
let me try
asshole,
my
I
best
hate you.
impression of this.
I don't do anything to people.
I probably shouldn't, but it's like if I had been to your guests.
Okay, so this right here. So now she's breaking down. By the way, she allowed a man to break her down. I would never give that. I can't even say a man. I would never give any human being that satisfaction that you broke me. Okay, I will break me before I let anybody break me. But there's no way I would give somebody any satisfaction, especially somebody like this. So now she was out of the camera view. So now he's like, yes, let me just show y'all how crazy she is. So when I commit her, I won't look like the bad guy. Remember, she tried to baptize her dogs. So he takes the camera, put it on him, put it on her now.
In the vein that you can understand.
I literally feel like Joseph right now, locked in the prison.
Oh, she's doing it for me. She's gonna compare herself to biblical characters. This is the best part.
That's crazy.
The God of Abraham probably is punishing you for the ill that you have brought upon the world, right? The God of Abraham. What have you sacrificed? Like, fuck off, dude. She says she's literally Joseph from the Bible.
I said I feel like.
Oh, she feels like the son of Jesus, or the father of Jesus.
That's who Joseph is. Are you retarded?
There are more than one Josephs in the Bible. I picked the most famous one. The father of Jesus.
I don't think he does believe in God. He don't even fucking understand the fucking story of Joseph. Apparently, after we just watched the movie. 2 versions of the movie.
So she's talking to somebody on the phone? I thought she was mumbling to herself. Hold on a second.
Interesting. This is weird. What's up? Yeah. I mean, I don't think so. Basically, this whole thing flew off the rails when she asked me to come help her. I came to help her. She had a really bad attitude.
In his silk pajamas, baby, they $500.
And then, you know, the normal thing of like, oh, we fight for
$2,000 slippers, leather, by the way.
Yeah. And then at the end of it all, she starts telling me that she thinks, you know, maybe I'm part of the plot to have her killed because of life insurance. And that's when I was kind of like, I do not think this person, I'm actually giving you the benefit of the doubt. I don't think that's really you.
Saying crazy shit.
Yeah, I think you're in a loop right now, but I don't understand, Angelica. I don't understand why, because we have been making sure she only gets at most one Vyvanse a day. I don't even think you didn't take one today, and so it's like she's just acting like she's looping, or at least I'm assuming that because the conspiracy theory.
What's Vyvan for? That's a serious question. What, anybody know what Vyvan is for? What is Vyvan for? ADHD? ADD? It's a crazy pill tree. Oh, Vyvanse. I was pronouncing it wrong. Okay. Vyvanse. It's supposed to calm you down or something? What? Really? People taking medication for ADD or ADHD? Okay. All right. Thank you.
But otherwise, it's kind of imperceptible to tell that she's acting irregular, except that also she just doesn't kind of care about anything.
I have not slept. I have not eaten. I have hardly drank. I have water. And I'm stuck.
Well, I agree, but like we're kind of past that right now. Like I didn't want to. So hey, just for you to know the full context, Angelica. All night, I was telling her, let's turn off stream. Let's turn off stream. Let's not do this on stream.
You started.
And every time.
You chose to.
And every time, I'm gonna put it on speakerphone so it's more fair. Anytime that I said that, she would grab it and refuse. And I'm like, okay.
No, she told you to go away. She said, if you don't want to be on stream, then leave. And you refused to do that. She said that 6 times. I counted. Now, she could have said it more than 6 times. I probably stopped counting after a while and start zoning out. But she said, asked you 6 times to leave, and you refused.
So she kept wanting to stream it. The fact that the stream is still going is her decision. I have repeatedly tried to tell her, let's not do this, let's not do this, let's not do this. So at this point, though, she has created such a big issue that
because I can't make you leave,
Anyways,
and I cannot stay
good night.
here any longer.
Wait, hold on. You're just gonna sleep in the master or what? I'm just making sure I know where you are.
Yes, I'm gonna go sleep in the master.
She said she's gonna go sleep, which is good. Okay, that's bad? Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, I don't really trust what you're gonna do on a PC right now, unsupervised. But you know what?
There are literally 7,000 people watching me, so I'm very.
What you're doing.
And he's loving every minute of it. Every minute of it. By the way, we're only 1 hour and 9 minutes into the video, into this stream. Hold on, let me show y'all. Not 1 minute, and we got 11 more minutes to go. But we ain't gonna watch all that. I'm just saying, he loves the attention, Miss Stein. Homegirl is like, I got 7,000 people watching me. Hi.
I'm being held very accountable right now.
No one can see what you're doing on your screen or your phone, you dumbass. But I give up, Nick. If you want to fuck me over, I can't prevent that. No one cares. Police can't do anything. Just fuck me.
Basically, Angelica, I tried to get her to stop streaming it because I was like, this needs to be resolved off stream. I have this thing, I know you've heard me say it before, which it goes like this. If we were both recording or one of us is recording, you know that no real discussion's happening. Everyone's just trying to make a recording, right? Like no real dialogue happens, and I knew that. And so she wanted to stream some of the fight, and I didn't want to, but I went along with it. And then eventually I kept saying, you gotta turn it off now because we're never gonna resolve this. And like I said, we're still at it because she loves posturing and performing for stream. And I lucked out because she is clearly not in the right state of mind to where she's literally talking about, when she had the crazy episode, and she's saying straight up that like, I thought I was rapturing, and and then
so now he gets to control the narrative.
She'll be like, but why were you acting so weird around me? And I'm like, because you said you were rapturing. I don't know how to, I've never encountered that situation before in my life, right? But like, here's the thing, right? Like, she's actually not as obviously loopy, which like, it took me a while to figure out.
Okay, so I don't care about what he has to say, right? Let me see. Does she ever come out? So he's still talking. Oh, okay, hold on a second.
What resolves the conflict? What, will let you put Humpty Dumpty back together again? And recording the entire argument, bold move, Cotton. Bold move. I didn't want to do that. I resisted and tried to prevent that every step of the way. But ultimately...
Is that a bird or is that her in the background?
Ultimately, it fell on deaf ears.
Oh, no, that's a bird. That's a bird. That's a bird. My bad.
All right, let's see. Does anyone have a clip for me?
A man with nothing will help you lose everything. Facts. Facts.
I appreciate that, Ethical Bites. It's a gem of a comment in a sea of fucking fire. Grow the fuck up. Money doesn't make you grow. Quit being a bitch.
I think it's gonna get one of her old clips where she basically was talking about how he was using her or something like that.
Dude, it's silly, right? Like, I'm streaming here, and you just come over here, and you just talk so much about shutting up. You know you'd be bored if I stopped. Otherwise, you'd have already gone to watch another stream. You have no friends, talk nonstop 24/7.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm sorry you're in this position.
Hold on, let me see if I can fast forward it.
Of course the scheduled tweet went out. I was actually quite starts his day.
He's so quiet now.
Page.
Okay, here we go.
It's fine. No, I get it. The original video is probably deleted, right? I bet she has it saved somewhere, but sure. This is very short. All right, well, I mean, I guess we'll do the short and sweet version. These are all the same. Thank you very much, Exodi.
So she dropped from 7,000 views to 3,000.
Okay, I mean,
894
short
views
sweet,
now.
right?
He done killed the channel in half.
Back to what I like doing, like what I like doing. Like I'm positive about the future. I'm happy about it. That I'm free. It's just still a lot. And they don't have to wear cleavage every day.
Okay. That is kind of rough. So look, here's the thing, right? She's essentially asserting, okay? I'm so bad at this fucking English. No.
What is he trying to do? What is he trying to? I don't understand what he's trying to do.
She's essentially asserting that she doesn't have to wear cleavage yet again.
Okay, here we go.
This is a pretty central issue in the grievances that she aired. So here's the crazy part, right? Literally, ready? I have never, ever, ever, ever.
We get it.
Asked
Out of
her
road, just tipped $5.
dress
Treat me good gal.
sexy
How'd
or
she end up with a
revealing
broke
or
Asian, a
seductively.
dunce Asian? Make it
Ever.
make blood clot sense,
Now,
no
if she
man too.
holds up two things, I might say that one looks better.
Hold on. I do want to answer that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. That's Ida Road. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the $5. Hold on. Let me answer your question, Ida Road. How do I do this again? Okay, here we go. Tree, me good girl. How she end up with a broke Asian, a dunce Asian, make blood clot sis, no man. Okay. From my understanding, the reason why she and this guy got together is because she saw him help save some animal. That's what I heard, right? I heard that she saw him save some animal and they got together, and I will give him credit on about one thing. Like, he has been the backbone to her business. So he was the one who pushed her to get on stream and this. That's why I said, when you really think about it, of course he's gay. Of course he's gay. He was the one, like, you need to wear this, you need to have that, you need to like flirt like this, you need to like, go to the Comic-Con and dress like that. You know what I'm saying? So he literally did the whole the only thing I guess you could say he did the whole PhD course like Tate did, like Tate taught, but the only difference is that she's not doing anything intercourse wise, right? So the OnlyFans is just her and toys and girls. There's no guy on her OF. So yeah, but that, also, and I've said this to you guys. I did not tell you this. I said, listen guys, I am building up, the ladies, right? But I told you that if I had a son, I would teach him the game, because there's so many women that just want to be subservient and a doormat and all this other stuff. They want you to do these things, right? So I was like, I would teach a woman, I would teach if I had a son, I would teach him to do that. Okay? Because it's like, if these women are not going to find, they will find somebody that will treat them like crap, because that's what they desire. That's what they want. And you get what you want. You know what I'm saying? You get what you want. So.
Better because it shows more cleavage. But I have never said that outfit needs to be skimpier or more revealing. No. In fact, here's the kicker. Here's the part where that statement right there that she made, pathological liar. It gut punched me so goddamn hard.
Yeah, because you sure can't leave it alone.
We're going to watch another clip. Do you remember when she showed her vagina to the world?
Yeah, I remember that.
Does anyone remember that stream?
Oh, if he plays it, I'm going to have to...
Let's see if we can find it. Obviously censored.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say, if you find it, I'm going to have to fast forward. I may have to fast forward anyway. Hold on.
She can corroborate or she can lie. I'm down with it. Ask her if this is true. Ask her. I dare you. Ask her. Because I want to see the fucking lie here. Because I might have some receipts. I would love for her to hang herself on the lie here. I can finally say the expression gloves off without her pretending like I'm punching her. Every time I make an expression, like I say, okay, like if you really want to go gloves off about this issue, then it means like I'm gonna start discussing things without pulling.
Yeah, what does like I want you to understand, like, yeah, no. He is disgusting, but Melva, he's always been disgusting. This ain't nothing new. You literally married a man who is a hardcore Andrew Tate fan. What do you expect? You literally dating a man who's a hardcore Andrew Tate fan. Hardcore.
You know, my verbal punches, right? She'll be like, oh no, he's gonna hit me. It's like, hey, faker. You've literally never been, other than the robbery, no one has ever struck you in your entire life. Not me, not your dad, not any other boyfriends. You've never been hit.
Okay, what is he going to do?
You've never been hit before that. We have a kick contract. And we still do OnlyFans. She does.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to rewind that part. Guys, this is the part right here I have not seen. I have not seen any of this. Hold on.
Worth. It's jumping. It's jumping. I need the whole thing.
And because of how she runs her channel, right? Oh. Oh, man.
You guys want to hear the craziest thing?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell more of her business.
You guys want to hear the craziest thing? We have a kick contract.
Uh-huh.
And we still do OnlyFans. She does, right?
Uh-huh.
The amount of money we make with both, with the exception of the last 2 months, has always been less than what OnlyFans alone used to make in 22 and 23. 2020.
Wait a minute. Y'all, listen. Hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. Let me rewind that.
We have a kick contract.
Kick contract.
And we still do OnlyFans.
And she still does
right?
OnlyFans.
The amount of money we make with both,
the amount of money they make with those two,
with the exception of the last 2 months, has always been less than what OnlyFans alone used to make in 22 and 23.
Was less than. So he's saying that they made more money from her OnlyFans in 22 and 23. Somebody break this down for me in the chat. Somebody break this down to me in the chat. He's saying that. What is he saying? He's saying he's bitching that she isn't making as much money. Okay. So he's saying that with the exception of last month and the month before, the last 2 months, they were making decent money, but now they're not. His bracelet and sister girl jewelry is a red flag. Girl, the silk pajamas with the Italian leather slippers. Did you see his Italian leather slippers that he was wearing earlier?
(2022 and 2023 and 2021). Back then, OnlyFans often hit a monthly of $2 million. Currently, last month we did over 2, but this month and every other month under the Kick contract, Kick plus OnlyFans did about 1.2, 1.3. Sometimes 1.5. Actually, kind of frequently 1.5. But
you're complaining about making $1.5 million a month? Guys, me and my husband, we are definitely going to experience being a millionaire. I called it. And I'm putting it out there. It's going to happen. When that happens, I will never be in a position where I need more and more to feed my lifestyle. Because I would never upgrade to the point that if something happens, I got to downgrade. And I don't want to downgrade because I'm used to this lifestyle. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something, right? Okay? Let me tell y'all something. What happens is that when these people get that type of money, and this is stupid type of money, like 1.5 million to 2 million a month, that's crazy money. That's absolutely insane money. What they do is that they put themselves in a situation to where they can't live no other way but on that type of budget. So they get addicted to that lifestyle, and I totally get it. I can see how you can get addicted to that lifestyle. I totally can see it. Okay, so what happens is that now they don't want to downsize. They don't want to lose the perks and all of the advantages and all of the gifts that come with that money. So therefore they have to make more, or they have to make as much. And if they don't make as much, then all of a sudden they're not successful. And then next thing you know, they start taking out loans, and then they renege on the loans, and it just goes downhill, and they can go broke real quick. And I'm like, dude, what? $1.5 to $2 million a month? You complaining?
You get what I'm saying? So if you look at it, we made more money in 22 and 23 per month than we did any of the months in the last 2 years. Now you might say, okay, so what, right? Ready? You're going to believe her when she says that I made her stream hours? You want to believe that? That's got to be true though, right? Because you're a tireless whip cracker, right? Okay, so here's the news flash, right? I have not mandated stream hours for her, right? Ever. If she asks me, when should I get off? I'll say, I don't know, like I'm not gonna sleep until this time, so I guess here. But if you ask me when you're gonna get off, I'm just coordinating with you so we're on the same schedule, okay? If you look at how many hours—
I'm so innocent! I'm so innocent!
2 years, you will see that the less I care about how many hours she streams and the less I involve myself in any of her operations, okay, the more she streams. You would think that if I was fucking forcing her to stream during this period of time, 2022, right, 2022, that she would have spiked up and streamed the most hours in 22, right? Look at it for yourself. Go look up the data. How many hours did she stream on Kick in 23 and 24? Sorry, 24 and 25. It is an ungodly, obscene amount of hours, which goes to show you that she can complain that, oh my God, he doesn't let me have sleep. And then she'll go and 2 years later, she'll stream 50% more than what she said was too much. Why? I'll tell you why, okay? It's some people have an employee mindset. Okay? That's just the case. She has an employee mindset. She was never meant to be an influencer. She was always meant to work for someone for an hourly salary. And you might say, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't believe you're saying that. But hear me out.
Oh my God, oh my God.
She streams now of her own volition more hours for less money, and certainly less money per hour than she did in 21 and 22. In 21 and 22, she had more free time than she allows herself right now and made more money. You want to know why? It's because, like, when you start to get comfortable with looking at large numbers and aggregates, you start to realize, like, hey, if I stream on Twitch and I get a lot of viewers, my OnlyFans performance next to that, stream viewership is actually very high variance, right? Meaning that some days on OnlyFans I'll make 70 grand. Some days I'll make 20 grand. Some days I'll make 50 grand. Some days I'll make 100 grand. It's all over the goddamn place, right? And so if you map it out next to, I streamed 12 hours today, but I only made 20 grand. Oh, that sucks. I hate this. The next day you stream 4 hours and you make 80 grand. Oh, I love this. You see, she is unable to understand the variance. But if you step back and you look at it weekly, monthly, you realize, holy shit, per hour is this much money.
I don't believe any of this. And she's not even here to defend herself. I don't believe any of this. Not at all.
So even though this actual hour, I might not have made this much money, I can understand that over the course of a month, I'm making this per hour. And the saddest part is, like, in my opinion, when you're making more per hour, you would tend—
Y'all see the chat. Chat said, no one effing believe you, cuck.
to want to stream more. But instead, she has done the opposite, which is the less per hour she's made, the more she streamed. This is a definition of grabbing a fistful of sand and pulling it so
No,
tight
she's
that
not
all
bad
fits
with
through
money
your fingers.
spitfire. She's
You
not bad.
had
She's
the
good with
bag,
investing.
girl.
So he's trying to make her
You
seem
had
like
it
she's
better
just
than anyone
an
could
employee mindset.
You know?
Get out of here with
you
that.
You decided that you were going to do more work for less money. And you're about to do that one more time, and this is the last time, and then no one will have heard of you, and you'll be but a brief flicker in the wind, right? She'll go back to Twitch if she does so. Boom, done. Irrelevant, done. Career over, 200-person viewership horse streams. Although this drama might, prolong that. Like, I don't care what stream she does, right? Like, I try to make whatever stream she's doing or wants to do interesting, but I told her that, like, you're very callous and you don't build a community. You make fun of the viewers, right? Like, you make snide comments and I go, like, you gotta love your viewers, right? Because here's the thing, right? You have to understand that if you don't feel a connection with your community, today's influencer economy is so goddamn competitive. Like, you have to be insanely genuine. That's the most important thing. Authenticity is everything. When Dr. K was interviewing us, do you remember the question? I had to write in and bail her out. The question was like this. He goes, he gave all these qualifiers and things, but I don't really fault him for anything like that because I like people who ask blunt questions.
Here we go.
Dr. K said something like, obviously the situation's terrible with the break-in, but like, do you think that you guys, looked at it and acted opportunistically? It's already happened. Obviously you'd want it not to happen, but it happened and you're gonna make the most of it. Is that correct? And then she goes on this long meandering thing. No, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh yeah, like, we would never really think about it that way, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at Dr. K's face and he's just like, and I'm like, hold on. Yes, we were opportunistic about it. We're influencers. Something happens to us, we're going to share it. That's how it works. Right? And then he accepted that because obviously it's true. Why would you fucking obfuscate in that moment? Like, they're literally, that is a shit
You
test.
can't
of
fast forward this. You
Yeah,
cannot. You can't
let
speed
Dr.
this
K,
up.
I don't think he means anything by it, but that's a great litmus test.
Oh, here it is.
He's seeing, is this person capable of even being honest? And she was going off on her normal bullshit. And I was just like, yes, we were opportunistic. 100%. Here are the reasons why. Fucking, I sat here watching her be an influencer for 10 years, and I fucking step in day one and do a better job. Fucking crazy, dude. So fucking nuts. Like, literally the first time I was on the stream, she after the stream, she was like, why the fuck haven't we been streaming for 10 years? You've had access to me giving you advice, telling you how to do things, what to do, making you millions and millions and millions and millions.
Stop mumbling!
Millions times 25 of dollars.
Oh my God!
And yet more is asked of me.
He's loud when he's yelling at her, but when he's talking to her chat, yes, well, let me tell you something. This is more and more and more. And she want to tell me that I'm acting like I'm the one who has never streamed before. Can you imagine that? Because you like, I'm the one. I have done this so, like, and he's only doing that because she's sleeping.
Outer Road just tipped $5. Tree, this blood-clad boy, wanna be her pimp. He behaved like he a smart Asian, ha. He will mess with her meds to make her feel like he need letter.
He feel like he need let her. He needed her, is what you meant to say? Thank you, Adero, for the donation, for the $5 donation. Yeah, he is lying. He is lying. I'm sitting here saying, like, come on, dude. Come on, man. Really?
Sag. Some people. It's okay though, guys. You have to understand, okay? There ain't no way this outcome is gonna go well for her.
Yeah, you gonna make sure make sure it doesn't.
You know another thing that catalyzed 2022? Fuck it, I'll say it. Fuck it, I'll say it.
Go ahead. I was about to fast forward.
In 2022, I was running an OnlyFans agency. I was helping her coordinate her streams. I was helping to plan special activities and big event streams for her. And then I was also occasionally helping, when she had the podcast, writing out all the things, inviting all the guests, doing all of that, right? I was doing fucking 20 different jobs, okay?
And obviously, on a personal level, I did our taxes. Okay? You want to know why I was partly so angry in that 2022 phone call? Like, this is not an excuse. Like, I was absolutely an asshole. But like, leading into that phone call, okay, if you remember, it's in like October, right? The type of corporate status we are, the deadline for the extensions in October, tax filing, right? So here's how it goes. I worked super hard. I had to do an amendment. We finished the taxes. I submit them. This is right before the event, right? And then, you know, it goes in, it gets approved, great, right? And then I noticed something. You see, back then Kate was very popular on Twitch. And so Kate had made a Cash App that she did not tell me about, that I did not know existed. And when I asked her for all of our earnings for the year so that I can file taxes, she did not give that to me. Instead, she used it as a slush fund to buy horse stuff. Which, here's the sad part, I don't even care, right? But it's obscene. She didn't do anything on Cash App except provide her cash tag. And she was making $64,000 a year on a Cash App that she merely started.
Nice.
It just kept coming in. People would just throw money at her. That's a salary. $64,000 a year for just making a Cash App and putting the tag on your Twitch bio? She was making that kind of money, and then she didn't tell me about it. And so then when I get a notice that says, hey, we believe that you have some disclosures that you're not providing, I go to her and say, what is this? Why is it saying that we made $64,000 in Cash App? And she goes, I have a Cash App, but like, I didn't think anyone would know. And like, yeah, I buy horse stuff on it, but like, so? And I'm like, you're literally tax evading? Like, I'm doing your taxes and I'm signing this goddamn thing and you are tax evading and you're not telling me and you're using it as a slush fund for horse shit? Okay, let's file another amendment and let's hope we can explain this to the IRS. It's gonna be fucking hard because here's one thing, right? It might be plausible to the IRS that $64,000 coming in to someone making $24 million a year.
Dude, wait a minute, what? Hold on. I stopped that too soon.
Slush fund for horse shit? Okay, let's file another amendment and let's hope we can explain this to the IRS. It's gonna be fucking hard because here's one thing, right? It might be plausible to the IRS that $64,000 coming in to someone making $24 million a year, they're not gonna register.
24, oh my God. $24 million a year. Lord have mercy. Okay, anyway, let me dispute a lie that he's telling, okay? If you missed a payment, you're not going to get in trouble with the IRS. You just basically file an extension and say, hey, listen, my wife forgot to include this. Here you go. That's how that works. You're not going to get in trouble. You may get a fine for submitting that late. Okay, but that's about it. He's making it seem like, oh my God, she's going to try to put me in jail. Like, dude, you are making, he does make a mountain out of a molehill, for real.
They might believe that until the fact that you spend every cent in that Cash App all the time.
So?
You know it exists. You're using it.
Yeah.
It's very hard to fucking explain that shit away without a fucking severe penalty.
No. You can't write it off. That's all that is. So what? Okay? It could just even out on your expenses. But if she's spending it like a bank, yeah, no, she can't write unless y'all trying to say it's a business expense. But how you going to turn that to a business expense when you got, I don't know. I don't know their finances. Let me stop trying to like explain it. So no, I don't understand. Okay. But hold on. I want to finish listening to this.
Fucking insane, dude. Just casual cash. Just casual fucking casual.
No,
fucking
his
tax
brain
evasion.
don't
No,
work.
It's resolved. I paid the fine and everything. Because obviously when I saw it, I was like, okay, well, we got to fucking report that. Oops, we forgot. And then they're like, you forgot, but you kept spending the money. Okay, we fucked up. Give us the fine, right? It's resolved. It's done. But I'm just saying that, like,
Yeah,
I
that's
stayed
all
up.
you're going to do is get fined. That's it. It's just a fine. IRS just want money. They don't want nothing else.
Fucking probably 2 days to finish the taxes. And then I learned that, it was being sent, there's a rejection because clearly there was other sources of income. And then, I stayed up another day, so I'm 3 days fucking no sleep. Right now I'm like 2. And then I was just like fucking losing my shit. Right? Like I was just like, why would you, I signed the taxes. I'm responsible for them. You're literally putting me at risk by having me sign something.
Dude, he's telling all her business. When did she come back into the stream? Did he put a hat on his head? Does he go take a shower or something?
No, to be false. Why would you do that? Like literally, if I go to jail, you're gonna do.
You're not gonna go to jail.
Taxes and everything, and you're gonna keep hiding Cash App. It's fucking not gonna end well. Fucking retarded, dude. You're right, she forgot it, but she kept spending the money, and then when I confronted her about it, she originally tried to deny that it was there. Good shit. Love that. It's so crazy that you need a $64,000 slush fund. Like, what the fuck? If you want to be that secretive and not accountable with your money that you're afraid of budgeting, something's wrong about that, dude. You see, for some people, the target amount is more. There's no enough. You can go to the bathroom.
Okay, he's going to the bathroom. He's gonna come back with a stupid hat on his head. Hold on.
Fake watch poop 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 poop
Okay.
poop poop
Okay.
poop poop
I'm
poop poop
gonna tell George to pause on the wall. Like, you're gonna have to pay for that wall, the rest of it. I've already paid for half, right? But I'm pausing it because I don't really want to pay the back half. That's bullshit. You can literally, I goddamn saved your life, and this
Anonymous tipped
fucking-
$1.
I'm not
Please
saying
save
you
me
need
with
to
your
stay with
fake
me for
watch.
that. No way, dude.
Please
I get
protect
it.
me with your
Your
amazing
life is your
energy
life.
and positive
I saved
aura.
you. I saved
You
you.
are so
But,
honest
like,
and not
literally,
manipulative at all.
the
You are
part
one of a
that
kind
blows
of
me
gleaming
away is
diamond.
that, like,
you have stolen
you
chat's hearts and all your 300
were
followers
okay
too.
and even supportive of me getting swatted a month after I saved you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, it's your fault you got swatted. It's your fault that this person said that, you know,
Still
beat me unconscious.
salty
It's not
about
I kept
that
screaming
whole
it.
thing. Okay.
That's fucking hilarious. Well, you see, right? In housing it means we currently are supposed to split it 50-50.
He's just.
But we have a post up, so I keep getting it wherever she takes it. If she takes it to another agency, they're gonna charge her 20 to 30%, which is pretty close to half, and then she still has to split the half with me. So I would say that that is the stupidest thing you possibly do.
Why are you speaking so low about that?
Anonymous just tipped $5. He make her look like she helpless without him, that she needs him to be the leader. He gonna mess with her meds. I just know it. He a big waste man. Or
He might. Thank you, whoever that was, anonymous. He might. I don't know, guys. I don't think he's that stupid to mess with her meds. That's stupid to make her second guess how much of her medication she's taking. You see what I'm saying? Cause you do see what he said. Oh, you are 3 pills short. You're 3 pills short, and you was like just talking about the rapturing. So he's probably like trying to make her like double the dose. I don't know. I don't think he's that crazy to mess with her medication after all of this came on stream. If it's possible, it is possible, right? It is possible. But thank you whoever donated that as Donald Trump's voice. Appreciate it. Using Kick Bad.
But like with you as her business advisor, I'm very confident that you guys can donk away all the money that she has within 5 years.
Dude, this whole bit. He got the pigeon on his shoulder now. And I can't even hear him. Oh, Lord of mercy.
Does anyone have a topic they want to discuss? Let me get into this. And so I walked out because I'm like,
Okay, now he's speaking up.
I can't be hiding anything, right? I did this, and in that moment, I realized why people get shot by cops on accident. These guys are
I'm beginning to have a biased opinion about men who smoke cigars. I swear to God, I'm beginning to have a bias. I used to have a tater who was very active in my community, and he smokes cigars. I think so highly of him, right? He's a really good guy. I saw him marry my other tater, right? He smoked cigars, and I never had a bad opinion about cigar smoking. Now, recently, I noticed that very bad men smoke cigars. And the number one, I guess number one on that list is Andrew Tate. Number two is Tristan Tate. And the third POS is Clatete. The Sandon. Hey baby, I like you. How much we gonna cost to kiss your ass? Shannon Sharp loves to smoke cigars. So I'm beginning to do a pattern recognition here. This guy loves to smoke cigars, okay? So I'm beginning to recognize a pattern over here. Sneeko, you know what? Sneeko does smoke cigars, but he also smokes cigarettes too, Tyler. Sneeko smokes cigarettes as well.
Nervous, right? And so the three front guys, right? Because there's like fucking 16 people around this house. There's three guys, you know, with their rifles pointed at me, right?
Oh my God, he's
And I'm
still
like
talking
this,
about
right?
that story.
Yeah, I'd fucking say it again right now. I mean, like, look, let's be honest here, right? I think in most cases, anyone I know, a friend, a dog, my brother, I'm gonna save them just the same. Like, you're not gonna fucking stand between me and someone I love.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. When does he come back? So he's been gone for. He left the stream and he's been gone for an hour and 30 minutes. He's about to come back though. Let's see. Let's see if we can get him to come when he turns off the stream. Gosh, do I have to manually do this? I think I do. Oh my God. What does he have on? Hold on. You mean tell me he changed out of one silk pajamas, then go put on a blazer with a checker shirt and pants, and now he's back with another set of silk pajamas? And what is this on his head? What? Does he have a does he have a does he does he have a oh my God, what is these called? These are called hold on. Oh my God, guys, I should know what this is called, right? Hold on. Ah, that shizzle I was gonna guess. Yes, it's a fez. I was gonna get it. This man got a fez on his head. He got a fez on his head. Y'all don't know what a fez is? Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me show you what he has on his head. This is a fez. He has this on his head. He has this a golden. Lord have mercy. He literally had. Okay, he's definitely gay. He is 100% gay. He has a gold one at that. He has a gold fez on his head. Doesn't even realize he's muted. Yeah, girl. Yeah, you did. There is no doubt now, guys. There's no doubt whatsoever now. He is 100% gay. Yup, he just bent down. He has a fez. He just bent his head down. He has a fez. Dude, are you serious? And he's peacocking. He's doing this because of the audience that she has, a male audience, by the way. Why do gay men hate women and still want to be around? No. All gay men don't hate women. We can't do the hashtag all. There are gay men who hate women. All gay men don't hate women. But the ones who do hate women is they hate the fact that they have access to a lot of men, straight men, that they don't have access to. So there's that. You also, there's a lot of jealousy there with gay men that hate women. But I have to say, all gay men don't hate women. This gay man hate woman. Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, he hate women. You know, but you have some gays who love women and they protect women. But this one is not one. This guy does not like women. He is gay. He's a homosexual. And he doesn't realize that he's muted like a dumbass. Okay, so that was it. He just done the sleep. I think she was live. She probably is off. Oh no, she's still on. You done let that man sincerely drove you crazy. You literally let this man drive you crazy, Amouranth. I'm so disappointed in you. How did we get here? Hold on a second. Let me see how she got here. How did we get to this place? Oh, I can't listen to that music. I'm sorry. She can listen to it because she's on kick. Hold on, I gotta figure out how do we get to the point where
It would have really increased his drive time in it. Fuck. It's okay. At least he's good at waiting the long game so he can enjoy his car next season.
okay, so she got disconnected. All right, so she's dealing with the animals. Okay, what was she doing earlier? Seven dogs. There's no way. 7 dogs.
All that mommy sweet face.
What was this? Dude, I don't know about, I have to give streamers one thing. Allowing your camera to follow you everywhere couldn't be me. I could never do this. I could never.
It goes very fast.
Oh, she went to PetSmart.
Yeah, it's a few months maybe.
Oh, yeah, then it goes all the time. You're just putting it in the same place you have it. You're just putting it in the bag.
Not that that matters.
Are you supposed to say this live on stream?
That's why I signed up for the
Oh,
members.
okay, hold on a second. Let's rewind that part.
Okay. In the dog garage, the new one.
You gonna skin me if I make it through?
Probably. But make it anyways.
I'm kidding. I don't have one. That was the joke.
Oh.
I don't even dare come up with them anymore.
It's probably for the best.
Do I need to open it or not yet?
We can open it, yeah.
That's fake grass, by the way.
I don't know why you wear suits when it's 94 degrees outside. I get wanting.
Because he's gay! Gay men take pride, most of them, take pride in their appearance, honey. I don't understand how we gotta explain this. Oh, I'm just looking at what you said in my chat, That Shizzle. Doxing is illegal in Texas? Is it really? Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that.
Liking to dress classy, but at some point you have to wonder if it's practical. I don't want to wear my silks around the house when I have 7 dogs and it's 94 degrees. So, what the fuck?
I got some good news, I guess.
What?
The RM, I'm getting the mystery color.
Oh, cool.
But even more crazy and important than that for resale value, not that that matters.
Are you supposed to say this live on stream?
That's why I signed up for the members.
Okay.
I'm hoping that they're not.
Did y'all see that he had on silk pants? I'm trying to see if she's gonna show him again, right? He had dark gray silk pants on, with them daggone expensive leather shoes, Italian leather, by the way. I was trying to see, he had the blazer on, but I was trying to see his shirt, but I was like, silk pants, really?
I'm gonna tattle.
Well, I wouldn't trust them right now when you have so many people mad at you.
This isn't the. I already said a comment, but the thing is, guess what the serial number is?
I don't know if you should be telling us all this.
This is fine. This
Okay.
is fine.
All right.
It's serial number 1. That matters. I don't know why, but it does. In the world, number 1 matters so much because number 1 is worth like 20 to 50% more.
Well, that makes sense. You're all about being number 1.
Secondly, world first.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, I am enthusiastic. I just sound sarcastic because my voice isn't back yet.
Mine's too.
Okay.
Same way. But you see, guys, to get an allocation, all I had to do was shoot something.
Woohoo.
So look, you're
all I had to do was get pistol whipped 3 times and think I was gonna die, chat.
Your sacrifice was not made in vain.
Oh, thank God.
And you going up with me to the opening, I think, was helpful too.
Well, that's good. I'm so glad I could help.
I'm assuming that you do not want to go up for the pickup.
Damn it! I'm trying. Well, you can see the Italian shoes. These are leather. These are silk pants. I'm trying to get her to stay still so you can see how. So you see them shining.
No, I don't. You're assuming well. It's almost like I told you that a few times already. I'm glad you remember.
I would probably go Sunday or next week, depending on my whatever I have.
Okay. Yep, it's fine with me.
Cool. Damn, these are big bowls.
Yeah, they are. You got bowl envy?
What is that comment?
What?
Hold on. Is that a boost? Who's here good with motorcycles? That was a booster. Or what do you call it? A booster? Yeah, booster? Them very, very expensive sports bikes. I just now paid attention to that sports bike. I'm really not paying attention to what's going on in the entire house. I'm just listening to, the two go back and forth. I think they're called booster.
Is it broken, this one?
pretty full of things.
Okay. Well, that would be good. Yes, that would be helpful. Sorry.
Or at least like one of those flat coolers, like freezers.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
That actually might be easy. Actually, that's probably better, honestly.
You see how a chatty Kathy he is? You see how talkative he is? Listen to your auntie here, okay? Listen to me. When I tell you these two ain't gonna divorce, they not gonna divorce. Who else he's gonna talk ears off of? You know what I'm saying? Who else he loves talking. She's a willing listener.
I mean, fridge is good too, not just a freezer. Some things are.
Freezers can be turned up to the point where they're basically freezers.
But I mean, if they don't have two compartments, then it's annoying.
Sure. This stays on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I can stay in.
Damn, you are treating the dogs like your children.
They are my children. Because remember what you said on Mother's Day? I can't have children.
Yo.
It's a joke. Haha.
You know, you're treating it.
This right here, that's a boost. Hold on, let me see. Motorcycle booster. I may be pronounced it correct. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Oh. Oh, I am. I said it correctly. Busa. Oh, okay, it's a busa. Okay. Hold on a second. It's a busa. All right. How much are these damn things? Do they not put the price on here? That's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap. Anyway, all right. Where was I? Okay. I said it incorrectly.
I said it so you can't. Not that.
This is the only option
You think
I
it might be
have.
Yamaha? It might be
Make it
Yamaha.
sound like I'm the one who said no.
No, it was a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
It's definitely not no $15,000. I know that's for a fact. It's way more than that.
The most dangerous villains are the ones who don't know.
If God wanted me to have kids, I would be able to.
The most dangerous villains are the ones who don't know.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong kind. Okay. The Hayabusas are really long and wide. Okay. I was looking at the wrong ones. Okay. I was about to say, because I'm like, $15,000? I don't think so. Ain't no way.
They're villains.
No
Please
shit,
give Kate
dumbass.
space.
No, actually, you're an idiot. Because the most dangerous villains are the ones who know they're a villain and they still do it. Most villains don't know they're villains. That's the whole point, right? When you get one that
Wanted me
actually
to
knows
have
and doesn't
kids
care,
in this condition. He would let me. It's a sign.
I thought that one through. And I found the logic to be wanting.
You're so right, babe. Tell him.
Think about it, man. Like, if you, let's say you have two villains. Okay? Yeah. Yes, I can see that.
Can you get the potty pad box out of that goes in the bunny room?
Front?
Yeah, it's in the back seat.
Okay. Yes. Oh, yeah, you can throw it away. Huh?
Oh yeah, throw that away.
Yeah, you can throw it away. Okay, thank you.
Oh, I missed out on seeing his. Okay, they are so.
I don't know. I know one was broken. I don't remember which one. It's fine. There's extras. Where are you going with it? I said the bunny room.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Oh, you can call him a dumbass underneath your
Does
breath.
not listen to me at all. Okay.
Inside or just outside?
Inside the bunny room. I'm just gonna close this so it stays air conditioned.
All right, let's see what else goes on here. So we're gonna end this after a while. Is he talking to her? No. I'm so paranoid. There's no way I would stream my entire house. There's no way I would do that. No way. So now she's just doing chores around the house. Okay, this is boring stream.
I asked him, how's the handling, the guy who dropped it off. He said, great if you don't like power steering. If that's the case, you gotta work on those arms. Sheesh. Just leave it in here for him. I'm never writing in it then. Yeah. Okay, I already got a wagon here. I'm good.
$7. I could never, ever, ever. $7? No way. No way. No way, not no $7, dude. Okay, hold on a second.
So crafty.
So those are bunny rabbits.
Oh my god. So fast. Hey, so. No.
I gotta admit, they're pretty cute.
Yeah, for me, it's like, you know how Minecraft, you're like, oh, I have to live through the night. For me, it's I gotta live through the day. If we don't have security guard till nighttime. Love is complicated.
Uh-oh.
A lot of things are complicated. But y'all don't understand. When you're in love, you make stupid ass decisions sometimes. And one of those can be to leave when there's still so much to resolve and do. You could do so much. You have to do so much to try to make things work.
Oh my God. I am a psychic. Listen, if y'all want me to tell your future, okay? $25, I can do it. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's a gift. I am blessed with the sight. I can see it in the future. I can tell. What did I tell you? I said, these two ain't going to get divorced. I say, They ain't gonna get divorced. There's no way. All that what he did to her, that don't mean nothing. She's like, love is actually love is not complicated. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Love is not complicated. Yeah, you as a person make things complicated, not love. Okay, just be on that. It's not love. Not love does this. Not love does this.
You know what I'm saying, chat? Does it make sense? It's a whole process. Love. Yes. There's another process. It also starts with an L. Can't talk about it though.
Another process that starts with an L. She can't talk about it though. Another process that starts with an L.
It's called lubricating, okay? Lubricating. That's the other L word. Lubrication.
Oh, are you not getting wet no more because you're with a gay guy?
That's a whole process too, which is why we have to schedule sex on the calendar.
Why are you telling people this? Why are you telling people? Why is she telling people this? Oh, ladies, don't do this. Don't tell your business like this. Don't do this. Don't ever, ever, ever do this. Don't ever do this.
Yep, definitely.
Schedule sex. Please let that type of sexual activity never find me, honey. Please. Schedule sex. Please don't let such an activity find me. Ever.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down, chat? Because no one else is today. It's all me picking up and putting it down. Fine.
So that's all the stuff for her horses. Why is it so
pretty?
Clutter?
This is correct. The only one who should be zesty is the woman on the pony. It's right. Diamond zest. True. You ain't wrong, Saddle Pad. You ain't wrong. Oh, this is cool. I love this color. This is a cool one. It's like olive green, but with gold trim.
Okay. How lucky am I come onto the right part of this video?
The Rock just tipped $1. Can you smell what the Rick is cooking? The Rock just tipped $1. Can you smell what the Rick is cooking?
Exactly. You got it.
I'm sure Nick don't mind, okay? Okay, I don't think he's complaining about scheduled sex, all right? his, you know, he feels like he got to do it sometimes with his beard or something. I don't know. All right.
I'm trying to be more feminine. That's why I want to clean all by myself. Okay? I know I don't sound feminine right now because my voice is
Donald Trump just tipped $1. Couples
I really
counseling
want to
always
be.
works for Melania and me. I'm a very introspective
Donald Trump
person.
just tipped
I don't get
$1.
enough credit for
Couples
that.
counseling always works for Melania and me. I'm a very introspective person. I don't get enough credit for that.
Amen, Donald. Amen. You tell him.
So is she talking about going to counseling? Or maybe just a donator.
More feminine. We should also make him a home-cooked meal and massage his feet every day. I'll work on that. I'll try to fit it in between, you know, blowjob and anal. Amongst, like, you know, the fucking...
She's not joking! That was not a joke. That was not a joke. That was not a joke. That She's not joking. Okay?
pet stuff, I guess. And streaming myself too. And making OF content. I guess that can all just be part of OF content though. You know, like 2 birds, 1 whole stone. Sorry. It's all getting confusing.
Is this content interesting for you guys to sit up here and watch somebody clean and put stuff away and every now and then talk about their sexual health? Is this entertaining? Like, I need to know. I need to know, okay?
Thanks.
Hold on, let me rewind that.
Yeah. It's gonna be Boog Ross. It's for when he paints my chest. It's actually a really good metaphor. It's a very meaningful stream to me. I'm gonna make a mess of it around here.
Well, the kitchen looks clean. They just got a lot of... I'm just a minimalist, right? I would not have all this stuff all over this big old house.
Your old People's daughter. Oh, thanks.
I wouldn't have anything on my door either. They don't have any kids, so what's the purpose of putting stuff on the refrigerator door?
To the full extent. I don't know how long it's gonna take though, but I hope those criminals face the legal system to the full extent. I don't know how long it's gonna take though, but eventually karma always wins, chat. In my world. That's what I want to believe. Yes. Those criminals of the robbery. I sound weird because I don't have many voice tones right now. Stop saying I'm sarcastic. I'm not. A long legal system process, probably. I don't know how long these things take. Yeah, fuck those guys, right? These guys suck.
Try that breakfast burrito. There's
Oh God, dude. All right, just a little bit more forward, and I'm gonna stop watching this, cause this is from today. This is from today, okay? 10 hours. She been live for 10 hours and 49 minutes. Can you guys hold on? Let me show it to you. Look.
Someone get a new writer. This script sucks.
10 hours and 49 minutes. 10:50.
Like the last season of Game of Thrones. Don't worry, don't worry. Drive one either. Yeah, he's driven a manual before. He just can't handle the no power steering thing. It's too tricky. When you grow up on power steering cars, it's hard to learn and be happy with it. It just feels so inferior. Even the kid cars have power steering.
Okay, so hold on. The internet is cutting out for her. So she has 7 dogs that she keep in a little kennel. Dude, so I don't understand the purpose of having all those dogs if you're going to keep them in the kennel at night and then let them roam outside during the day.
Yes, dear. Like, good girl. Great, right here. Good. There you go. Yeet. Nice and air conditioned. Huzzah. My queen, you may go outside.
Oh! So she lets 5 of them out there at one time and then put them in their crate, and then the other 2 gets to go out there and run around. Because she got 7 dogs. She got 7 dogs all together. But the dogs didn't help her with the burglary, so I don't understand the purpose of the dogs then. Oh, she got.
Trump saved half of it, so you can have it all. In that case. They said keep it down trying to nap.
All right.
Oh, we're just gonna give him an edible arrangement. What the?
Okay. I'm bored. Okay, so that's so let's go ahead and do a cool down. That's basically the end of the thing with them two. They're not getting a divorce. They are. He needs her, and apparently she thinks she needs him. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But I do know that when you stick with somebody like this for 10 years, like what we saw on them arguing is not just like the deal breaker. It's just not. It's not nowhere close to being a deal breaker. So there's that. It's just crazy. Yeah, they've been married for 10 years. 10 years. So that's why I said, listen, y'all gotta understand who to give your powers to and who not. I think she doesn't want to do it because he's going to come for most of her. No, they already signed the post. See, RK, this is what happens when you come to stream late. They already signed a post-nap. Sorry. They already signed the post-nap. She gets half, he gets half. So it won't be none of that. Now, personally, at first I was against the post-nap, the post-nap, but then I thought, like, you know what? If she doesn't get him to sign anything, she would lose more money than he would. I mean, she would lose more money, actually. Because his income is dependent upon her. She makes the most money. So, yeah. Yeah, it's an even split between. They both said it was. Yeah, they both said that they splitting the assets and the money, all of the accounts and everything straight down the middle, 50-50. But he wants to get rid of it. He said he doesn't want the. He said he wanted her to have permission to void out the postal agreement, and she said no. But I'm saying to myself, like, I don't know what you asked that for. It ain't like y'all gonna get divorced, dude. So it's silly. This was interesting to watch. It was a good train wreck. Yeah, and stuff. And all that stuff. So he's on Twitch actually. He's on Twitch. Where's his stuff at? Hold on. Nick Wick. Yeah, stupid name. Nick Wick Lee. So he's live right now. Oh, what the hell?
I don't want one. Please. No. Please use drugs. Please use drugs.
I don't want to.
Please use all these drugs.
No.
Fucking. You guys are dicks. I'm gonna go in there and ban everyone who told you.
No one told me. You just aren't very good at acting.
What the fuck, man? To be fair, I was not quite ready yet.
Oh, okay. You haven't rehearsed?
No, I was like getting amped up into it, and then I saw you instantly. Oh, this is great. Can I eat them all?
I don't care. They're not mine.
What would happen?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you half. Hold on. Will you ever?
This is the rest.
I'll have one piece. I have the munchies now. Will you ever have one of these with me, please? One day.
Let me see. No promises.
How do you go from what y'all did
How
yesterday
about
to
you
this?
do something with me on my birthday?
On your birthday?
Yes. Listen.
I'll think about it.
Listen. I'm actually in the same boat as you. I'm super. You know, I've never.
Oh my God!
Time.
I can't believe what I. Yes, I can. What am I talking
So
about?
I'm in the same boat as you. We're both newbies at this. I think it'd be fun. How about it?
I'm not making promises.
Oh, you don't like to do things with me?
Not drugs.
I think it would deepen.
No, it's because I am really content with the feeling of being sober, and I don't want to experience other.
I feel like
forms.
if you were really content being sober, you wouldn't be so wound up all the time.
I'm not wound up all the time. My
Sure.
voice is just recovering still, and I went through some trauma recently. It's not all the time. It's only been a few months.
Exactly,
Oh, yeah.
Kelly.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good.
I want you to know this clown is wearing a hat inside the house. With this.
Chat, how long till it hits me?
I could hit you faster if you wanted to.
You know how bullshit this is? If I made that joke, they would kill me.
If I hit you, though, I just need to move my chair a little bit and tap knees. Yeah, I know how fragile you are. Oh, did I hurt you just now? I'm not sure.
You know, they call that a Class C misdemeanor. It is an unwanted physical contact.
Okay.
First degree.
I see.
If you grab my dick, it's third degree.
Oh, I'll make sure never to do that then.
Hey!
This is.
I took one whole one.
Hold on. So let me just show you. Like this is what I'm talking about. Y'all know how y'all hear these relationships where y'all said, he was so nice yesterday, and today he's just so mean. Today is just so awful. And then all of a sudden, you know, saying then he'll beat her ass. He's like, then the next day after beating her ass, oh, honey, hi, let's get some pizza. Let's do this. What's up, Mr. Milky? Let's get some pizza. Let's crown. I love you. I'm gonna hug you. This, that, the other. When they yell and scream, it's just the love. At least she got a man, Pisces of a man. You other women could never. I know. I could never. But she needs to stay with him. They have beautiful mixed I don't think she can have kids. I don't think she can have kids. Okay. I could never amount to what. Oh my God. Her relationship. Oh my God. My relationship is nothing compared to hers. I'm so jelly. Okay, without the peanut butter. Oh no way! You gonna talk to me like that on one day and then be like Kiki and hug on the next day? I'm not the one. You ain't gonna do that to me. You're not gonna do that to me. No, not today, Satan. You're not gonna do that to me. So, I'm telling y'all. Oh my God, he's a Pisces. Just embarrassing. He's really embarrassing the men Pisces, but is he really a Pisces? Because he sure don't act like one. I don't see male Pisces acting like that. Are you sure he's a Pisces, Nikki? The places are known to be which may cry babies. So the places are known to be made to be which males. What? That still don't make no sense. Actually, you should have kept the sentence as it is. Gosh, dude. Gosh, you all over the internet. Y'all are trending and going viral for a fight, and now you're like y'all laughing and hugging as if none of that happened. Like, that is the capital D, okay? Capital D in dysfunctional. Okay. Oh, you meant to say bitch man. Okay. I was about to say what? I'm like, what in the hell? Wow. I got, oh man, what? Give me a time. I had to have gone 3 hours this time. I know I did. There's no way that was a 2-hour stream. There's no way that was a 2-hour stream. Oh, I like how the Kickbot. Put the donations in the Kick chat. Is Alexander still here? Oh no, cause I'm not streaming on Kick. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me! I'm close to 4 hours. Ugh. Thanks, Sun Dormant. Oh my God, I'm had time to get my one Russian class. Really? For real, Nina? Well, all right. Y'all expect not to expect this to be that way Saturday. All right, guys, listen. This was a very, it was a very interesting stream. And I will definitely see you guys on Saturday. I got to see if I'm going to put a political video up tomorrow. I don't know if I am or not, but we'll see. All right. Thanks, guys, for coming. Love ya. Mean it. Later, taters. Bye.